Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Seas. I'm Cryolane. I'm your DM. And look, the party's here. The whole party is here. Everybody.
We haven't had this in like 6 months.
For the first time in forever. Anytime we're missing one of you, the other mother gone for some reason.
And now I have to run an ad before this episode starts.
I feel like we should. I'm so sorry. But that's fine. I'm sure there's something to run an ad for. Moving on. You guys ready to play D&D?
Yeah.
Last time
Are you?
on Starlost Seas, Last time on Starlost Seas, we picked up exploring how our lovely Twink Tinseeker got into the city of Altairi, and eventually followed you guys to jail, where he made his way up to your lovely little jail windows and spoke to you, and basically told you guys to just stay there in jail while he handled it. In all fairness, he proceeded to handle it by freeing Fagin and Atronon from Alora's office and proceeding to the capital, where he then spoke to Alora directly and offered her all 40,000 gold remaining of Twinktania's treasure trove that he had kept in that locked wet room. In exchange, Alora allowed you all out of jail so that you could go back to your airship, which was still locked down. You were not allowed to leave the city of Altairi, as you are still criminals pending a trial. Alora did also agree with you all that clearly the woman who is pretending to be Delilah is not on the up and up. And one of the reasons why she wants you to stay is not just for your trial, but also because she believes you may be important in the resolution of whatever situation arises because of her. You all had a nice night on your ship, various methods of unwinding after your tension of being locked in jail. And then the next morning, as you got up, one of the starlings came to fetch you. So this time, just the finest, just the members of the finest, proceeded back up to the capital, where you encountered Alora and Atronon, who brought you in so that you could see what Alora described as roughly half of the council, who she had summoned for an emergency meeting to deal with the issues at hand. As you guys were about to enter the council chambers, Doc clearly saw that the two guards outside were now inspired, meaning they were possessed by a quarry. Alora also noticed this and promptly smited both of them and threw you all basically into the council chambers, where you, to no one's surprise, encountered Madam Ikora Tithe, who rapidly banished Lotus, despite an attempt at intervention by one of the obsidian dice from Twink. Using this sort of as leverage so that you guys wouldn't attack her and her associate, she revealed that she was there with none other than Matthias Drach Desbergus, the King of Euboea. After a quick back and forth with their sort of safe code phrase that revealed that this seemed to properly be Matthias, the act was dropped, and it was revealed that Matthias has now become the new host for who you all knew as Martin, the aspect of Vecnost that is the Dreaming Dark and is Martin. Luckily, with a quick casting from his brand new fancy staff, Twink used Reality Break on Madam Tithe and returned Lotus before the banishment had persisted for an entire minute. You all prepared to do battle, but quickly discovered that Martin was using a wall of force to prevent you all from attacking. But before either he or Ikora could have a moment of sort of victory, he turned to Ikora and revealed that he was aware of the fact that she has been double-crossing him under the table here and there to serve her own means, and has decided that he'll just let the two of you guys fight it out, and whoever wins, it's a positive for him regardless. So he left, leaving Ikora behind as he dropped his wall of force, and you guys all prepared to engage in combat. With Ikora and with several members of the council who have now been, you guys aren't sure whether it's possessed or resurrected or dominated, but they are all seemingly under her control and are rising up from the red vines around the room to assault you. And we're going to pick up right there as I ask you all to please roll initiative.
Let's go. Oh, let's go. I love having advantage on initiative. It fucks, dude.
As somebody who has played like characters with advantage on initiative, it does indeed fuck.
Bro, I just went from a 7 to a 19.
I think I've finally gotten my most like averagely good initiative roll. It took over 100 episodes of rolling under 5 and above 20.
You finally got one that feels just normal.
Yeah. At least
It
to
took
my
a while, but
recollection
we got
in this
there.
moment. Before any of you were like, well, actually, in episode 56, Dolus got a 16. Fucking...
I'm gonna be honest, I don't keep track of it enough that I would be able to tell you that.
Not you guys. I'm
gonna
talking
be
about
honest.
people
I must
watching
say,
it.
you're
I
talking
hope
about those
the
guys.
comments are littered with
Yeah,
all
I
the
hope
times
they-
that you were.
Yeah,
That's what I
everybody in the
hope.
comments-
That's what I'm hoping.
Guys, listen. If you've ever wanted to comment on a Starlost video, now is the time. Say a random episode number and a random average roll, and just that's your comment.
And every single comment on my personal account, I will block you. Just
All right. Above 20, or 20 and above, I should specify.
Oh boy.
Okay, Pulse, what you got?
I got a 21.
Ooh, very nice. All right, 15 to 20? Most people. Okay, well, let's go. The three of you, what did you get?
19.
Okay,
16.
okay.
17.
Gotcha. So, Doc, Hush, and Dolus. Twink! Lotus, what'd you roll?
I got 14.
Okay.
What'd
Ray,
you
what
get,
did
Ray?
Lotus roll?
I rolled an 11.
I saw your little initiative count in your notes. I saw that you were putting Lotus at the end. And
Yeah.
I was feeling progressively worse as each name entered before her.
Well, it'd be like that a lot of the time.
Ray, I know we ask this basically every initiative, but what's your modifier again?
Plus 5. I rolled a 6.
Okay, that's not as high as I thought. I thought it was like plus
It's okay.
9.
I'd rather roll like worse on initiative than on attack roll. So we will gladly take later in the initiative versus not hitting an enemy.
A lot of times I roll high on initiative and then I have no idea what to do. I usually base what I'm doing off of everybody else's actions and I keep rolling high.
I mean, you can always hold your action.
I always can, but you know what I mean? It's just like usually
And you
I'm
know
like,
what you
"All right,
never
let's
do?
get
You never hold an action.
No.
He got you. He got
To be
you right
fair,
there.
I usually just set up a concentration.
Can
instead,
everybody
which is
put in the
same thing.
comments every time Noah never held his action when he probably should have? Thanks, guys.
Every time.
Hey, I usually set up a concentration, which is basically the same thing.
All right. Well, happy that we're all here. Oh my god, how did I not open it? Hang on, I realized I didn't open a very important thing that I need to have open.
I forgot how much health a Tarask has.
What?
No, I opened all the enemy stuff, I opened stuff I need about allies. I opened notes, everybody's notes that I have access to, my own notes.
He didn't
Everything's
open our
open.
character
You know what I
sheets.
don't have?
Our
Your
characters.
character sheets. I didn't open any of your character sheets.
That's okay. You're going in blind.
You know how much help we have.
Yeah, we'll tell you when we're dead.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have to be looking it up a thing when you guys are like, what is this thing that I'm reading? What does
That's
it mean?
very
I don't
fair.
want to have
So
to be.
when Pulse takes his turn.
Yes, especially because Pulse is going second.
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 Yeah,
Oh.
second.
Allura
really
rolled
sorry.
higher. Yay!
Ikora did roll higher. Ikora,
That's
Madam
not
what I
Tithe
said. That's
will
not
be
what Noah
going
said.
first.
I definitely said Allura.
And you agreed with Ikora.
Whoops, my bad. Yeah, Ikora rolled the highest, so Ikora will be going first.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
No, she won't.
Silvery barbs. Fuck you.
I mean, you
Great
could do that
barbs.
if
I guess
I don't think you
want.
can. I don't
know
think
if
you
Why
can.
not?
Do that.
Why
on
wouldn't
an
you be able to?
initiative roll.
It's a
It's an
Decline.
attack. I thought it was an attack or saving throw. I got it. Hold up. Distract a triggering creature and turns momentary uncertainty. Must reroll a d20. Oh, actually, I could, but I'm not going to. Just for the future. That's actually really cool.
That's
You
good
could
to know.
do that
You
with
can't
Silvery
afford
Barbs.
Silvery Barbs initiative.
That's neat.
That makes sense. It's a
What a
distraction. But
broken fucking
regardless,
spell.
the very first thing she's going to do
Is
is
kill
cast
us.
at the second highest level she can a Cure Wounds because she still got hit by Reality Break.
Oh, that's right.
So she has to cast a pretty high level Cure Wounds if she wants to try and
Fuck
get back
that spell slot. Fuck
all
that
of
spell
that
slot.
damage. How many d8s is that?
A lot of
Okay.
them.
It's not enough d8s.
Not when we do it again.
We'll see. It really depends on how she rolls. It was enough d8s. But she is now down a very high spell slot.
Maybe I
Get
should have
fucked.
Petrie out if she's gonna heal herself.
Hmm?
Oh, I forget Petrie can cancel healing.
Yeah. Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. And then she is going to bonus action Shield of Faith to bump her AC.
Fuck.
Because you can't cast 2 spells in a turn.
Oh, you can't because it's not a cantrip, is it? Shield of
No.
Faith. It's not. Okay. That is a very good point. What else could she do with a bonus action real quick?
Please don't hit me
Okay.
because I corrected you. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to hit you because you corrected me. I'm going to hit you because I'm an evil blood witch.
I'm gonna hit you because it's funny. She's gonna
'Cause it's
action
epic.
surge.
Jeez.
She does not have action search. She doesn't have anything she can bonus action.
Sucker.
So that is going to be Ikora's turn, which means Annie, you are up.
Yay.
Set the tone. Don't
After
fill the
Annie, it
water.
will be Doc.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna summon up my tentacle next to E2.
Okay,
I'm gonna,
that's right. The tentacle.
Gonna attempt to thwack him.
Make an attack roll.
1 second. Oh, I was so close to a nat 20. 11?
11 does not hit.
Fuck. That's fine. And then I'll fire Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Oh, and I will warn again, I'm so sorry for not mentioning it before. We are doing Horde again. Each of these groups represents 3 creatures. So
That means they're gonna hit like a bus.
until you weaken them.
Hey man, it's 3 people. It's 3 like business people in Parliament. You know?
True.
They might be casters, bro.
Those
Yeah,
are
but they're still
15.
losers.
15 hits.
Oh, nice. Okay, the rest of them hit then.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
one way to do it.
Yeah, I figured I'd
What do
ask
you-
for like the lowest one. What's up?
What are you doing? Sorry, I have my
Eldritch
headphones
Blast.
Casting
on. Oh,
E2.
okay.
All right, roll for damage then on all 3 of your arrays.
Where's my 10s? There we go.
So many rays.
Sorry, Ray.
17 plus 15.
17 plus 15.
32.
32, yeah.
32.
32.
Nice.
That's a solid chunk of damage. 32 does eliminate one of the members to E2.
Nice.
Cool.
Beautiful. And then
Excellent.
I'll make my way far left as I can go, I'd say.
As far left as you can go.
Yeah, probably like
the stairs go up into like bleacher style sitting areas that are higher up that you guys get the ideas for the council to like for other council members who don't get a desk and aren't important enough to get a desk, they sit up there.
I'll go up the bleachers. Fuck it.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet of movement, or do you have more?
30.
All right, 30 feet of movement puts you most of the way up the stairs.
That'll be it.
Doc, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna open by casting Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay, Armor Agathis.
Yeah. And then I am going to... I wish I had bonus action cantrips. I really do. It's okay, though. I have a secondary plan. He says not having a secondary plan. And then I'm gonna get closer to... I'm actually already right by Alora. Yeah, no, that's it. Just Armor of Agathis right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. After Doc is Hush. After Hush will be Dolus. So, Hush, you are up.
Okay. Hush is gonna duck behind Lotus and reach out, and I'm going to cast Bigsby's Hand up next to Alora, which is a large-sized creature.
All right. So Hush ducks in, and then let's see it.
There it is, outside.
P for pretty big hand.
P
Oh,
for
I'm sorry.
hands.
I didn't mean to say Alora. My apologies. Ikora.
Oh, Ikora. Left or right?
Let's go left.
All right.
The hand just kind of like summons out of the same little portal, and is gonna attempt to grapple her. And is she a medium-sized creature? I assume so.
Is.
I have advantage on this.
Oh God.
Get it.
You can make a contested athletics check.
Sick.
Okay, I'm real glad I had advantage because that was a natural one. Oh!
Ooh. What you got, buddy?
Well, the hand has a 26 strength. I rolled a 27.
I got a dirty 20, but I don't think that's sufficient.
No, she is grappled by the hand.
Now.
And I'm gonna use. I'll leave her grappled for my bonus action. I'm just gonna bonus action Eldritch Blast into E3, E4, and another into E3. So first one, it's a base 19. I know. Does that hit? I assume it's like a 26. E3.
Does a 26 hit? Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that hits. Let me just check. I'll just blast. Apologies. I should have that open.
Which one are you attacking? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Two at E3 and one at E4. The second one's a 12 at E3.
12 does not hit.
Okay. And the last one is a, what is that? Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. That's like a 25. Okay, so
That's
E3 and E4
definitely-
both taking a D10.
Okay.
E3 takes 6. And E4 takes 6. Oh, and I believe that E3 takes an additional 4. So E3 take, because I have the wings out. So
10.
yeah, so E3 takes 10, E4 takes 6.
Cool.
And Ikora is grappled.
And Ikora is grappled. And we are on, in that case, if you're not going to use any of your movement.
I'll move back a little bit.
Okay.
I'll move back 2.
We'll move back 2.
Yep,
Right,
that's my turn.
Back 2, and then we are on to Dolus.
Awesome.
After Dolus will be Twink.
I am going to start off casting Armor of Menethus on myself, 25 temp HP, and other things that it does. And then I am going to use I have been sort of looking between a couple of things. I think I'm going to cast Conjure Elemental. And I will wait, okay, so when you're grappled, sorry, I know this, I've been playing D&D for like 3 years now. What happens to you when you're grappled? Like, what do you automatically fail certain things?
I believe it is. I'm looking it up just so that I had it.
You have disadvantage on dex saves and checks. Your movement is 0. Think that's it?
It does not say you have disadvantage. It just says grappled creature speed becomes 0. Can't take any bonuses to speed. Yeah, it doesn't. You don't get any disadvantage on dex and stuff.
Then
like
that.
Yeah, sorry, I just looked it up. Okay. So that was important because if it did give some kind of thing to dex, then I would do something else. But instead, I am going to conjure a fire elemental. I am going to... What is it? What do I pull out of my pocket for a fire elemental? It's
charcoal in it.
Yeah, so let's keep summoning things.
Yeah, sorry, Brian.
Fine. As long as it's not 8 elk.
And then the
That's
elemental
crazy.
is going to spawn on the other side of the big beast's hand. Large fire beast. Cool.
Most
And
obnoxious part is there's a little bump in the glass of my drawing tablet right in this spot where Ikora's at. So every now and then my pen just goes over it and I just feel the little boom and I'm like, ah!
And here comes
I'm so
Aster
sorry.
from the top rope with 8 elk.
And then by the way, sorry, if it wasn't clear, I don't know if I said it, but I action surge Conjure Elemental because I can't cast those 2 spells. I thought it, but didn't say it. I action surge cast Conjure Elemental, and then I will end my turn, and I believe I go over this every time. It rolls its own initiative, right?
Yes.
Roll initiative for the elemental, which has its own turns.
Yep.
7 plus things. That's 7 plus its dex.
10.
10.
He goes after
Going
Lotus.
last.
Okay, let's
It
go.
is not going last. It is going very close to last.
Ray, you're not going last in friendly initiative.
Ray was never going last, actually.
Okay. And
The
that
Tarrasque
is my turn.
Why do you always go to Tarrasques? Why
Yeah,
is
you
there
say
always-
Tarrasque every time. He has scarier things.
I know.
I do. You fought them. It's not true.
I was like, no.
Sorry, actually I will use my bonus action and turn back to I'll turn back to Lotus and I'll say let's take her down as I cast rally. Use my rally ability.
As you rally.
and give you. Oh, let's see how much temp HP. 9 points of temp HP. And that's my turn.
Okay, awesome. After Dolus is Twink. After Twink will be some NPCs, and then will be Lotus.
I hate
there
to
is-
ask,
Wait,
but how does AoE work against hordes?
Good question. I believe that there is ruling on that. Let me double check. Ba-da-dum.
Because it says each creature, but if the horde's a creature containing creatures,
think-
how does that work?
I think last time, because Delilah did like the fireball or whatever,
Yeah.
like he just ruled it like
You
each
just said it was,
horde
like-
casts his own creature.
yeah, you
Yeah,
just,
so
like,
for
their
areas of
checkpoints and
effect, you assume a certain percentage of them succeed on saving throws versus don't, and so damage is treated typical.
Oh, so
This can be adjusted up or down based on DM discretion. So it's one of those kind of things that's like, hey, if you want.
The reason I say that is if I cast an AoE into one of these hordes and I do 20 damage max, when I could be doing 60 damage max, kind of fucking blows.
I get that. You know, it's a really good point, actually. We're gonna use AoE. We're gonna multiply AoE. on
Okay.
hordes.
Single save roll, but AoE by your rules, how many creatures are in it?
Yeah.
But it'll be a single save per horde. Is that what you're doing?
Oh, it's always a single save. Always single save.
All right, cool. All right, well, now that I figured that out, I'm going to activate the Ring of Shooting Stars,
Oh,
and I'm going to use 3 charges
Yep.
to cast on, we'll say E3, E4, and E1.
Okay.
And we'll do the Shooting Stars action. So they'll need to make dexterity saving throws.
Each
Cryo
roll
looks-
just got successively worse.
I was like, you look like you're crying. Like every time, like
It was-
your
it was
frown
8.
got more intense.
Like there was an 8, and I was like, ooh. There was a 5, and I was like, oh. And then there was a 2, and I was like, oh. Like, it just keeps
Damn.
getting worse.
And this is what we call the falling down the stairs.
Really, it's like a montage of someone just boom, 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 boom downstairs.
It's like watching Paul Rudd go on
Guys.
Conan.
I just rolled 3 4s, a 2, and a 1.
On what are the
Damage?
dice?
5 D4s.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Yikes.
3 4s, a 2, and a 1. So that'll be
I'm like, I don't
15
know if
damage
you're
to
rolling
each
D4s
creature in each of those words.
I'm like, I don't know if
So,
you're
yeah,
rolling
15.
D4s or D12s. I don't know if this is exciting or very sad.
So for 15
On
doing
each
multiplication,
creature.
yeah, that's 40.
So 45 damage per horde.
Cool.
They all failed, right? You said that? Pretty sure you said
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah.
I'll just keep the horde rules like for getting rid of them as is because it makes life easier for everybody. E3 is down to 1 creature. E4 and E1 have 2, but they're both kind of hanging on by a thread.
This is what we in the business call fucking rough.
Unfortunate.
And then what else am I gonna do? I'm gonna No, I'm gonna chill. I'm good.
All right. In that case, up next is Atronon.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? Oh, okay. No, I understand now.
Gonna enter. Come up here, and he is going to use. You know what? He's gonna use Bless on Lotus.
Aw.
Bless?
Yeah, you've been blessed.
You can pick a few more people.
Oh, that's right.
Bless
Because
is
there's
like
level
a
hang on.
group of people.
3.
That's right. He can bless a group.
This is 3 people, I believe.
Now I have to I have to double check. Yeah, 3 creatures. Okay, so Lotus, Alora, and Doc.
Let's
3
go.
of you will all get blessed.
What does that do?
You get a D4 to your attack rolls, and saving throws, I believe.
Yeah, so checks, saving throws, and attack rolls. You could add a D.
For how long?
Don't think.
It's right here. It is it lasts for a whole minute.
It's a concentration, right?
Yes, but I was
So-
just double checking to make sure it wasn't like a one and done
It's-
kind of deal.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
only
one
a-
and done as long as he has concentration. Yeah, right?
It's only attack rolls and saving throws for bless.
Oh, it's only attack rolls instead, so not checks. Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When you make an attack roll or saving throw. Got it.
Love it.
Then he's gonna look to Alora for confirmation on whether or not he should do anything about this guy. Block E3 from getting closer to any of you. And then that's the end of his turn, and it is Alora's turn.
Let's go.
And Alora is going to audibly, so everyone is aware, confirm to all of you. She's gonna say, "Don't hold back against the council members. They're already dead."
Let's go, baby.
She already popped her wings out, so she is going to use her full movement to move towards Ikora. She cannot get there yet, but it's not all that she's got on hand, so hang on.
She also has a gun.
This is when I reveal that every Holdmaster has a fucking Glock.
Oh yeah, they're holding.
They stay strapped.
Yo, rename them to the Carry Masters.
That is...
Strat Masters over here.
Ooh, you know what she's going to try and do, actually? She's going to try and give Ikora a taste of her own medicine. She's going to cast Banishment.
Alora, no, he's being held. If she comes back, she's not gonna be held anymore.
It's fine. I can grab her again.
She comes back and you're just like crunch.
I just grab her again. Yeah.
Has a 26 strength.
Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Boo.
Oh, okay.
Ikora
Somebody
succeeded.
no, I'm too far. Damn it.
Yeah, get wrecked. Staying a distance away to keep safe. Haha.
I mean, I knew I was more as a joke, but now I'm gonna
Making
get
wise
close.
health decisions. How dare you?
I'm gonna squish
Sorry.
you.
Wow, okay, well, rude. Rude.
I mean, like I'm holding you in a hand.
Maybe he
How
meant
dare
it in
you.
like a hot way.
Oh, hey, wait, yo. Anyways, that is the end of Alora's turn, which means Lotus, you are up.
Oh shit, me. I'm
You-
gonna go on the other side of Atronon, and I'm going to dice up E3. Yeah. with that.
Brop. Go
Oh,
ahead,
shit, I
make
don't-
attack rolls. We'll make an attack roll, and then we'll see if you make damage. One might be enough.
Oh my god. I have advantage. That was natural 20. So I did that D4. Math.
It hits.
13 points of damage.
Ow. It didn't completely take out E3, but they are not great.
Another one.
Another one.
16 plus 3 is 19 plus 9 is a lot. So I'm just gonna roll damage. Another 9 points of damage.
Another 9 points of damage. That is enough. That is... You finally down the last one of these sort of emaciated and undead council members, and E3 goes down.
What weapons are these councilmen using?
As you inspect, they all have sort of grown claws that seem to be made of hardened, like, spikes of blood that have ripped out of their hands.
I hate these things. And by hate, I mean I love them, but I hate them.
Big fan.
I'm going to go to E4, and I'm going to Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Cryo, do they have a name?
Where around E4?
Bottom left.
Okay.
Do they have a name like the... Oh god, what were the...
These are just a D&D monster that I have just reflavored with blood. I won't say which one because it's one that you have all encountered before.
Yeah, but like we had the the burn, what were the
Oh, the
fires on?
Embered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
No,
they have a
these
fancy-
are like a D&D monster that just have blood effects. Like they don't have a different name. They are just this creature, but they are brought
But
back.
can
with a
you
blood
make
effect.
Yeah,
a
it's like
different
you
name
can
for
name them and then
Well,
it's
I mean, I
special.
could name them, I guess, if I wanted.
You should.
Yeah.
You added effects. It's a new monster.
Oh my gosh!
Just like the iPhones.
I'll
Anyways,
consider a name for later.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm
Wait, it's Ray's turn. guys.
Yeah, I'm
Ray.
sorry.
What were you saying?
my first one was a 21.
That
in
hits.
Which I did. Shit, which damage dice with it? It was this one. It did 6 points of damage, and then my second one was a natural 1. It came up to an 11 if it matters, but it was still a natural 1. So
11
I don't
misses.
think it does. I'm going to take away its reaction until the end of my next turn, and I'm going to fly back to Achenon, to the other side of Achenon. I've seen what these hordes can do. I do not want to be perceived.
They all
You're
pull
like,
out
"I-"
rifles.
They all pull out muskets aimed at Lotus.
Oh, wait, but he has Bless. He's holding Concentrate.
You immediately get shot with 30 balls from rifle muskets. I'm sorry.
Actually, dang it. He's holding concentration.
He's a big
I don't
boy.
want him to. True, he's a paladin. Wait,
He's fine.
he's a paladin. He's fine. I'll end my turn there.
All right.
Played a paladin. They're strong as fuck.
That means we get to the last person in initiative.
What about the
no,
elemental?
no.
Elemental.
Oh, that's right. The elemental, then Alina.
Yeah,
We get to the last player, Alina the Elemental. Dole's named it after.
So real quick thing, as this sort of it's the elementals, they always spawn from a source of whatever the thing is around. So this thing like comes out of one of the torches nearby and just starts like forming. Hey Cryo, I know I didn't get, the most acquainted look at him, but as I summon this elemental, can it look like Noxus?
It can. You absolutely can.
Cool. So it looks like Noxus. And then this thing is going to start its turn. It is going to begin by entering her space immediately. And then
I will say because she's grappled by the hand. Oh, well, the hand can't. The hand take damage?
Yeah, the hand can take damage, but
Okay.
the hand is not in her space. Grappling does not cause you to. I made sure to look it up.
I could be
because
like
was
holding her hands.
I made sure to look it up because you're like fire elemental.
No,
He's
I
gonna
how-
hate
take
that
how
ruling.
else-
That makes no
Here's the
fucking
thing.
sense. How could you be grappling, holding
I'm just-
someone, and not be in
It's
their
not
space?
it's 5e
the thing, though.
rules. There's no.
I'm
there's
gonna
no thing.
say for a person with like arms to grapple another person, that makes sense. Not getting in their space because like you grab their hand or their wrists or their weapon or something. Bigsby's hand is a big ass hand. It just has to grab her. That's if
Yeah,
like
if you
it
want to
has
roll, that's
be the
fine.
same.
I'm not gonna tell you
Yeah.
no.
I am.
I was just
so
saying,
I will do that
5e
ruling
rules.
for Bigsby's hand because it is just it's just a big hand. There's no way it can't be in
Okay.
her space and
I
grab
hold
her.
her. I hold her like this.
So it enters its space. So immediately she's going to take a d10 of fire damage.
Okay.
That's 2. And then
I'll mark it off for the hand.
yeah, I was just assume it takes the same amount. And then she is on fire. So she will take a d10 of fire damage at the start of each of her turns until she takes an action to douse it.
Okay.
and it is going to it wreathes around her and this hand, and then like its arms like almost extend out and then come back in and start latching onto her, and it starts just grabbing her with these flamed hands and starts sucking like the life force out of her, and it's just like and that's gonna be
That is so horrifying that what we just did to her.
She is in a hand that is currently wreathed by like the fuck. Like the evil beast of the mountain from Fantasia and Disney. That's what's happening to her right now.
It's 2 attacks, so that's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit and then a 25 to hit.
Wait. So, what were the 2 rolls?
A dirty 20 and a 25.
They both hit. You just hit with the dirty 20.
Hell yeah. All right.
Oh wait, no. Shield of Faith adds 2. You just missed with.
She didn't do Shield of Faith because it was another spell on her turn.
Oh, it was another action. Duh. No. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hit. Shield of Faith added 1, and then I realized it added 2, and I realized it doesn't matter. She doesn't have Shield of Faith. Her AC is 19 if you did the math, by the way.
Okay, so then that's the first one does. Oh my god. 5 plus 4 plus 3, 12 points of fire damage, and then the second attack does 9 points of fire damage.
Okay, chunky.
And if she wasn't already, she is now extra on fire and
already
inside of the fire elemental and being held.
She was already severely on fire, so you're good. You do not have to worry about me.
Why does my hand burning?
Why does my hand burning?
Why does my hand burning?
Why does my hand burning, guys?
I was gonna say, why does my hand
doesn't
feel
know how to process this feeling? Why does my hand burning? Cool. Now Alina can go.
Now Alina can go. God. Alina's gonna. What's the range on this? Alina's gonna set
another elemental.
She's not gonna summon another elemental.
A water elemental, and then she's gonna cover her in obsidian.
Cause that's Minecraft.
She's gonna make a cobblestone generator on Ikora.
No, she's gonna make a broken cobblestone generator
on her.
Oh, shit.
But to use her as a cobblestone pickaxe.
And Madame Ikora failed, so she is going to take 3d6s of cold damage.
What was this spell? Frostbite?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled 5, 6, 4. So she takes 15 points of cold damage and has disadvantage on her next attack, on her next weapon attack before the end of her next turn. And that is going to be Alina's turn. She is then, or actually, how much movement does she use? She's gonna go bop away from the creatures because she is squishy. Which means we are back to the very top with Ikora, who's gonna take fire damage because she's starting her turn on fire. So roll for that.
Another 2.
Okay, 2 is 2.
Some epic fire damage.
Hey man, we love any amount of damage because any amount of damage is good damage.
It's true. I do love any amount of damage. I'd love it more if it was more damage, but I still love the damage. You know, it's like my parents with me.
Oh!
Speaking of damage.
Ow! That hurt. That hurt. Forgive me. I'm digging and making sure this is all set. Okay. As she's sort of being restrained by the big hand and set ablaze, she's going to look at you, Dolus, and your little group, and she's going to cast an insect plague.
Counterspell.
Okay, counterspell.
Cool.
What level is your counterspell? 5th level? You are going to have to roll.
Damn it. Okay.
gotta roll
Plus my modifier. Oh, that's a 16.
16 meets beats. You counterspell.
Oh my god! I was
6th level spell.
It was a 5th level spell cast with a 6th level slot. You counterspell insect plane.
Cool. It's my modifier, right? Not my spell attack bonus.
It is your it's your casting.
Okay.
Yeah, modifier.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 plus 4. Cool.
She doesn't have any bonus actions again.
Try to move. Try to move.
Try to.
See what happens,
Yeah, well,
bitch.
she has to. Yeah, she would have to use her action to break out of a grapple, which she didn't do. She cast a spell. So unless there's something else I want to try, the hand is not a creature.
Nope.
The fire elemental is.
It's true. It is a creature.
All right,
I thought
she's gonna do it. She is going to trigger her celestial revelation. Yes.
Ooh,
When does
Sorry,
the
Ray.
horde go?
What?
the horde.
Because
Yeah, the horde didn't go.
Ikora is at the top of the round, right? The horde.
Oh, the
had-
horde didn't go. I didn't roll for the damn ads.
Oh,
I was gonna get.
It's okay. You don't have to.
They're
It's
not
okay.
really initiative. They have to wait until next round.
It's Ray. You're like
still
the kid that's like,
hatching,
you didn't
Kyle, they're still hatching.
collect the homework from last night, and everyone's like, shut up.
Cryo, it's okay.
Can you
just
imagine
say
if we
they were still
ended-
hatching in that first round, like
Yeah, they were ripping their way out of the vines.
except for those ones that we obliterated.
We finish.
You wanna know what
We
they got
kill
for initiative?
Ikora. We
What'd
kill
they get?
Ikora, and they go. It goes. We're over. Ikora like, combat's over, and we're just like. So these guys just stand around. Like,
Do you guys work here?
They got 12 on initiative, so they'll go right before Lotus.
That's what Ray gets for pointing it out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
They
fair.
spent
But at
their
least
first
I
time
get to go get
emoting.
food.
Okay.
All
Wait.
right.
What's her celestial revelation? She activated.
Oh, that's right. Ikora, with her bonus action, is going to activate Celestial Revelation. So the two of them are going to get to miss out on this level descriptor. As she's sort of there getting burnt and gripped, she kind of like flexes and looks up at Alora and giggle. And between the fingers that are gripping her from Bigsby's hand, just out of her back erupt these two big spouts of blood that spray outward and kind of cover the sort of stage that she's on. And as you guys are sort of in a moment of shock seeing it, you watch as the flow of blood kind of slows and then stops. And from these spouts of blood that erupted from her back, the shape of skeletal wings as she triggers her celestial revelation, as she is yet another Azamar.
And like in that moment, Hush is just in his head, like, hey, at least I have the second prettiest wings.
So I am gonna need from the fire element charisma saving throw to prevent it from becoming frightened. DC 19.
A DC 19 charisma saving throw. Okay.
Wait, no, it is a DC
It cannot succeed.
20.
It literally it has a -2 to charisma. It cannot succeed.
It is frightened. It must immediately use its reaction to move its maximum speed away from Ikora.
Okay. 50 feet
50 feet. Where's it going, Kay?
towards E9. In that direction.
Through E9.
Oh, yeah, through E9.
20, 25.
We finally get
35.
to use it against him.
Yep. So E9 and E10 will both be lit on fire.
I'm gonna roll just 1 for both of them.
That's fine.
Another 2. Another 2 fire damage.
We will multiply it by 3 because they are both full still. So that is 6 to both groups.
Nice.
Fire
So
elemental rushes across them.
I didn't
And
know
they
they
are on
had to
fire.
move when they were frightened.
I think it's specifically with the
Ability.
with
Okay.
that, isn't it?
Okay, so it's ability
It is a-
because
yeah.
the
So frightened-
like the status isn't that way. It just you
The
can't
status
move
does not
closer.
immediately do it, but certain abilities from creatures do.
Okay,
Like
so that's
Cora's
from the
is-
ability. I'm sitting there like Man, I've been doing frightened all wrong.
Hey, shout out to all of you that say that you learn D&D through Starlost, because this is why you
sorry.
say that. Hey, we teach them right. We just also learn in the moment.
That's true. This is a learning space. This is a safe space.
You ever seen like a teaching
figure things out.
hospital? Like, that's basically what we're doing.
We're the Grey's Anatomy of D&D shows.
I hope not.
The face
A lot of
Ian
people
just
die.
made.
A lot of people die in that show.
Annie, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move 3 like diagonal spaces, or what? No, two,
Okay.
two.
Which diagonal?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're the blue A.
You are above the group. To clarify, you are 15 feet up.
And she'll yell, "Thank you all for not getting in my way," and then she'll send out a cone of cold across E6, E8, E5, E7, and E1. I should be able to reach all of them.
Oh god, yeah, what's the fucking range on Cone of
60.
Cold? 6 feet? Yeah, you can. You can blast all of them.
Yay. They need to make a con save of 17.
They fail. Whatever you just said was your save, they are not hitting it. They rolled a grand total of 6.
Oh, let's go. All right. Ooh, okay. 8, 7, 3, 5.
5 damage.
No, 8, 7,
8,
3,
7,
5.
3, 5. Okay.
24.
I was like, what?
Okay.
I was like, what math are you doing here?
And then I need to
Subtracting.
roll. Then I need to
20,
roll
yeah,
more.
it's 23. 23 cold damage. Woo!
24, 25. That's it.
E1 is down to 1 dude.
Oh, I'm not
Oh,
done.
if we're multiplying AoE though, E1 is gone. Oh wait, no, it was 1 dude anyways. It wouldn't be multiplied for
38 total damage.
38.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have
I
damage
rolled 4.
addition.
I only have 4 d8s,
That's right.
so I have to do 8
Okay.
d8s.
So E1 is gone.
Yeah.
That one last dude gets turned into a statue, as is Annie's favorite thing to do to crowds of people.
They will be forever remembered, and their
5,
worst
6,
moment.
7, 8. Each are gonna take. And then multiplying, so I'll just, even if I just double it, it's enough.
To kill all
I
of them?
have to start building different things against all of them because crowds are not effective. That is it. That is the whole left
Oh
side of the
my
auditorium
God.
except
There
E2
goes my
cleared out in
plan.
one clap of Annie's hand.
If
Just do the other side.
if anyone looks, you'll just see her just like kind of like lay a blanket down of cold,
Oh.
and just everyone freezes.
I like that.
Whee! Boom! And just a rush of cold out.
Crow's about to have to modify this combat real quick.
God,
The right
you are-
side of
Yeah.
the place
I'm
is
not
more
done
com-
yet.
Well, hang on.
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh wait, you're not done, Pulse?
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet.
Yeah, I have
also
to. I have to
initiative point.
whack E2 with the tentacles.
Awesome.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, that definitely hits. 27.
That hits. Yeah. Bro, you rolled 15 earlier and you hit
I
him.
know. 14,
Okay.
and then I'll move the rest of the movement that I have, which should be another 3. No, 4 steps or 4 tile.
Yes. Further into the bleachers?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Now my turn.
Now it would be your turn, but as we hit initiative 20,
Fuck.
Ikora is going to trigger a lair action.
so that she can summon
No.
more people to help.
No. Although I wish I had thought of that before. No, she's going to
can.
trigger. What?
I said you can. You're the DM.
Stop interrupting him.
She's going to trigger a blood burst throughout the veins around the plants. So they are covering the whole room. So everyone in the room except Annie, who climbed up those stairs. I need you all to make con.
I'm good at
Con
those.
Yes.
It's a really good thing I'm good at those.
Doc, you also have a blessed, a D4. Don't forget. Also, do I get additional because I'm right next to Atronon, who's a paladin?
Ooh, you do. You do. You get an additional plus 4.
Let's go!
I'm gonna use a lucky point.
Okay.
I got a 6 total the first time. Oh, natural 20! Let's go! That's a 23 from me, sir.
20 flat.
I just had the luckiest combination of events in my life. Maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, what's the DC? We're about to find out.
I rolled a 15.
Rolled less than 20.
Fuck. Bro, I
Okay.
went from a 7 to an 18. Come on.
So you guys will take full damage. Everyone else will take half.
Okay.
And then the two of you who failed, I also need both of you to roll me a d10 and just tell me what you got.
Oh boy.
I got 8.
5.
Okay. 58 damage, reduced.
What kind
It's
of
necrotic.
damage?
Reduced to 29 for anyone who's succeeded or is resistant.
Anyway, baby, let's go.
I take a 4th.
9.
I take
Well,
14.
there goes my entire temp HP.
There
Anyone who's
goes my
concentrating,
entire
remember to-
actual HP.
Anyone who's concentrating on anything, remember to roll it.
58 points of fucking damage.
I'm good. I rolled a 13.
Were you actually down?
No, but I'm fucking close.
Okay. I was like, what? Damn.
On a layer action.
So you see a pulse sort of usher out from Ikora at the center of this like growth of these veiny vines. And this little red light rushes through all of them. And all of these tiny little thorns on these vines suddenly just engorge and spike out and fire off like a jumping cactus. These are little spikes of blood thorns that kind of like rush at all of you. Specifically, the two of you who failed, as they slam into you and kind of dig into your skin, they are immediately going to sort of apply a zapping effect. You're both going to get 1 point of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Oh, that's real bad.
Not great.
And as she triggers this pulse that heads out and hits all around the room and damages all of you, she lets out this eerily pomp and proper, but very maniacal, just like as you all take damage.
Cool.
Doc, it is your turn.
Doesn't do anything to my movement, right?
It doesn't do anything to your movement. After Doc will be hush. Reminder.
Fantastic. Yeah, let's have some fun. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah. So I want to go to the spot across the table from E4. So like lined up with Alora.
Across the table from E.
Or 11? That might be 11.
E11. Got it. Well, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I want to summon the hour.
Okay, you go to summon the hour.
And that, if they are what I think they are,
Yep. When you summon or draw this weapon, you can Drain any undead or 30 feet of you, which currently is
All of them?
15. It is all of the remaining council members.
Sick.
So yes, as Doc summons the hour and flourishes a burst of light that sort of erupts out, and each of those creatures sort of around you, everybody you watch as they kind of suddenly stutter and slow, as if they are being, if you would put them at like 0.25 speed on a video, they are suddenly just moving in this strange, jittery way, as they are restrained in time.
So this should also be great, because Doc kind of looks at them and goes, I'm not messing with these thorns. And I'm going to Thunderstep up to Annie.
Up to Annie, okay.
And
It
he
is
gets
90
blown up.
feet, so that will get you there.
And then I need a con save from E11.
Sure. 8.
All right, so they fail, and this is about to hurt. So that is... That is 22 points of thunder damage. And it is AoE.
It is AoE, but let's run. You kill 2 of the 3 people in E11.
Sick. And then just for added benefit, I'm going to Second Wind, and my Gift of the Ever-Living Ones means I just get all 15 HP back.
Nice. Sick.
Shout
At
out
the end of your
Aldrich.
turn,
That would be the end of my turn.
he is going to trigger a legendary action at the end of your turn.
Uh-oh.
And God, I love the motif of this woman. Kay, thank you. She kind of lifts those blood wings up. And then as she lifts them up, you guys expect her to do something. And then you watch as her whole body sort of just shrinks in the grasp of the hand. And she just turns into blood that just drips out of the grasp of this hand.
This is awful.
onto these sort of vines, and you all lose sight of Madam Tithe.
Damn it! That completely just messed up everything I was about to do because I was about to bring her over to Alora. Okay. We lose sight of her?
You lose sight of her.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is your turn, yes, because that triggered at the end of Doc's turn.
I cannot see her.
Hey, Cryo.
No. Yeah.
If she turned into blood, is she still on fire?
Oh, that is a good question.
I would say no. I just thought I
would
assumed
say-
no. I just thought it was funny.
I would say no, she's not on fire.
I just thought it was a funny question. To
It is a
ask.
funny query to have, though.
Okay. On my bonus action, as my bonus action on my turn, I'm going to have the grasping hand. Like Hush just like sways the hand a little bit, like,
Blood off of it.
and then it clenches into a fist and just like a bolt right over at a E, whatever the top left one is.
E12.
E12.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah, they're
Oh yeah,
restrained.
they're restrained. They're gonna, the fist is gonna punch it.
But this shouldn't be multiplied because it's a...
Let's see. That is going to be with advantage. I believe it is. Okay, that definitely hits, but I'll roll fish for a crit. Didn't get it. 27. And it's going to take 7, 4, 7, 8. So 26.
26.
26 points of force damage. And that is my bonus action. As my main action. I cannot see her.
You cannot.
but I know her name is Madam Tithe.
That is true.
Rolithim's Psychic Lance.
Ooh.
I just need to. You can't click the one on my sheet, or that, because it is a modified spell. So Rolithim's Psychic Lance. As long as I know the name of the creature and they were within, I believe, it's 1,000 feet. No, I'm right. I'm wrong one. The target is within 120 feet of me.
Yes. So as long as they're within 120 feet and... nope, you unleash a simmering lance of psychic power from your forehead, a creature you can see within range.
No. Keep reading.
Oh.
Keep reading.
That's true. Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name if the target is within range, it will become the spell's target, even if you cannot see it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and I need her to make me, if she's within range, I need her to make me an intelligence saving throw.
She would be within range anywhere in this room. So, yeah, intelligence saving throw. That is a dirty 20.
That does hit. Or that does pass, sorry. So she's going to take half of this. 7d6. I'm just going to roll it on d20.
Where's the lance go? Find it.
I don't have acceleration on, so it's taking a second. Apologies. Damn, that messed up everything I was about to do. Roll faster. Roll faster. Those look good. She's going to take half of 29.
Half of 29, so...
15? 14? 15?
14.
Yeah.
14 psychic damage.
Yeah,
combined ums.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know where she is. I announced to everybody else. I'm just like, she's still in this room. I know she is.
There you go.
It's my turn.
Okay. Sick.
Who's T?
Who's what?
T. Who am I sitting next to? I forget.
Bro.
Oh, got you.
You forgot he was a party member?
I'll be real. I thought I haven't seen Twink in combat for a while. I was like, the Alina.
Tolus?
Tolus? That's my turn.
T for the guard at the door.
T for the door.
So, if that is the end of Hush's turn, it is Dolus's turn.
Cool. I am gonna do a little twirly of my rod, and I'm gonna recast Armor of Minivis on myself. And that's my action. I'm gonna... I'm gonna say, look back at the group sort of as the thorns went out everywhere. Doc and Twink both got hit with the most of it, but Doc seems a little more resilient, and so I'm gonna bonus action rally Twink. Just tell him to stay alert. She's still somewhere around here, as Hush said. Sort of just parroting that. And you are going to get... That's the wrong die. Hold on. You're gonna get something. You're gonna get something.
You're gonna get
8 points of temp HP. Twink. Cool. And
Wait,
then
who's the pink D, by the way?
Me.
That's Doc.
Oh, Doc. Yeah, he teleported,
He
up
to you. And that is my turn. I'm just sort of standing there, not knowing where she is. Actually, no. I'm gonna step up 10 feet so that I'm next to Alora, and I'm sort of gonna like stand almost back to back with her, like her very paladin-y with her mace and shield, and then me standing there with my fucking black
It
cloak
is-
and scythe.
The two of you together almost make a seraph. She has the 4 big white wings, and then as you back up, your 2 big pigeon wings sort of fill out that center spot, and there's the 6 wings like
Fuck
up
yeah.
on this thing. It's a very biblical visage.
Cool. That's me.
As your turn ends,
Awesome.
she is going to trigger another legendary action.
Okay.
She has a certain number she can use per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna get it?
I'm hiding.
Twink.
Ooh.
But I just gave him that temp HP.
Twink does a 17 hit.
Meets beats, my guy.
Shield?
You are going.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna shield it because I can't see it coming.
Fair
You're
enough.
a noble player.
He is
A
very
noble
noble
man.
with his shit. Like, while he might call Cryo out on some shit that like fucks Cryo
Well,
over, he'll take.
I mean,
those
if he calls me out, it's usually because I'm doing something wrong. You're gonna take 4d8s as one of those vines seems to suddenly become extremely like solid and just shoots up to pierce at you.
Ew.
So 8, 6, 2, 7. 8, 6, 2, 7.
21.
23.
Yeah, 20,
8,
23.
6, 2,
23.
7. 23.
Minus 8 is 15.
Yeah.
Yep. And again, as this sort of thing shoots up and just kind of like jabs through you out of nowhere, you again hear that very like haughty, now kind of just echoing around the chamber.
Your laugh is stupid.
Okay. Twink, it is your turn now.
Damn, really got me with that one.
Shit. He's
Your
right.
laugh is
And then
stupid. Power word kill.
All right. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, 3rd level on myself.
Gotcha.
And that will be a lot of HP back.
Hell yeah.
I'll get 19 HP back from that.
Very nice.
And
That's
then
the
I'm
whole
gonna
block.
move up the steps because fuck these things. Full movement up the step.
Okay. 5, 10, 20, 25?
30.
30. Oh my gosh, you have people movement. I'm sorry, that was bad.
Are you saying gnomes aren't people? Is that
I
what
don't know.
my DM
What
is
you've shown
saying?
me
Sounds
so
like-
far, you're mainly a cold, cruel machine.
no,
The gnomes will remember this.
Machines.
The gnomes always remember
The
it.
gnomes will remember this.
He is not a cold, cruel machine. He makes cold, cruel machines. There's a difference.
That is true. It is Alora's turn.
Just 1 second. I'm gonna step away. I will be back before my turn, so don't fuck me up while I'm gone.
Perfect.
it's
Alora
Atronon's
is
is.
going to attack Twink.
Atronon's turn.
Oh, it is
Atronon
Atronon.
goes first.
It's Atronon and then it's Alora. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Too many
I have
A's.
this fucked up. I have so many A names, which is my own fault. I name them.
You
Alright.
aim.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Atronon first. Atronon is going. Ba-da-ba-ba. Gonna run up to E4, and he's gonna bonk him twice. The first one is a natural 20, so he is gonna lay a smite into it. Because go big or go home.
As you're rolling dice, I'm just gonna, I give a little talk here. I love the concept of being able to add a smite after you see it's a crit. Like some people might think it's like, oh, well, you should have to announce it before. Because I like the imagery of like going for a hit and then seeing like you're like, oh, they weren't expecting this, and then charging it up at the last second, and then that impact going in. I think that's really
See,
cool.
I
But
also
wait,
like
there's more.
Like, I love the idea of you and your god being so close that your god knows when you land a really good hit that your god is just like, I got you.
It's
I got
basically
you. We're
an
gonna make it
anime
worse.
impact frame. Is what you like? What you've
It is
created
an impact frame.
Yeah.
I don't think I really needed to lay the smite in, but I really just wanted to see how much damage he can pump out. 35.
Nice.
Cool.
On
So
one
he just
swing.
lays E4 out because E4 was one.
What level
dude.
of a smite was it?
Third
A
level.
good one.
Did you double it? Because I feel like it should
That feels
be
a little
doing
low.
more damage than 30.
Did you double? You doubled all the dice?
And also, it's an
Including
additional
the
dice
smite
because
dice?
it's they're undead.
Oh, and because they're on.
I was gonna say he
So-
rolled like shit.
He didn't roll awesome. He did roll better here. It goes from 35 to
80.
80.
798. What is
798 is 21.
35 plus 21?
56.
56.
56 damage to Twink.
Yeah.
That checks out more.
From
That
Atronach.
tracks more.
Did
I
we
forgot
both say
to
Twink?
add the extra die because it's undead. Because it's
Because Twink is undead.
56.
Crow, did we both say 80?
I mean, I said 80, then you said 80.
Oh, it was perfectly synced
Oh,
on mine.
actually, I said it first.
I should have first.
Well, the recording will say
He-
otherwise.
Oh, okay, then yeah, dab me up, brother.
15, 20, 25. He can't get to E10 around the fire element. So he's gonna go through. No.
He's built diff.
He's gonna use the last of his movement to get up here, and that's gonna be. So then it is Alora, who is going to.
Send
She
them to
currently
God.
does not know where Ikora is. She's gonna ask you, Dolus, now that you're at her back. Who has the best eyes?
My sister.
Okay. She presumably knows which one is your sister because you
Your
There's
bird.
She's going
one.
almost like a commander like move, like rotate to swap places with you basically as she pivots around you and to rush up to Lotus. And Lotus, she is going to as she rushes up to you really suddenly, she like from Full Metal Alchemist when he grabs your like head and face to cast a thing on you, she's gonna enhance ability.
Oh shit.
She is going to enhance ability on your wisdom for perception? Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you now have advantage on all of your wisdom checks, including perception. And she is just going to say, find her. And then she is going to turn back towards all of the creatures around.
I just gassed you up, Ray. Don't fuck this up.
It is the fire elemental's turn, and then it
Lady
is
Alora,
Lotus's
I
turn.
can't see with your hand on my face.
I can't see.
She's not in your palm, I'll tell you that.
There's definitely a moment of
Trust me, I
panic
checked.
of Lotus turning to hear stomps coming her way. It's like, why is she coming this way? Is she
they're
gonna
not-
punch me? Oh no!
They're not stumped because her wings are out.
Yeah,
she
she's-
flies, she
Oh.
rushes up to you. So there's
That's
a
Oh
terrifying.
yeah, the beating of
beat
4
of
wings.
and then she is just on you.
And you're
You hear the
100%
beating of
sure she's
wings.
about to end your life.
You're like,
You have a moment
Dolus?
of fear.
Oh.
Dolus?
So what's the
Dolus?
fire elemental doing real quick?
Cool.
Chill.
The fire elemental is going to go up to E10, and presumably Ikora is not within its vision, so it does not have disadvantage. Well, it doesn't see her, so
It does not.
so it's not going to be affected by the fact that it's afraid. So it's going to make those two. Well, it's going to step in to E10.
Okay. and then it's gonna do
All
the
of these
same
guys.
thing.
All of these men will take. Oh my god! 1 point of fire damage. And then it's gonna make the 2 touch attacks. So it's 13 plus 6, 19.
That hits.
And then the second one is an 8 plus 6, it's 14.
That is the AC. That hits.
Okay, awesome. So the first.
You roll that damage real quick, Ray. What do you?
You skip both the horde and my turn. Fire elemental comes after me.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Oh, the horde comes before you. The fire elemental comes after. I switched them.
The horde has
Fuck.
done nothing. No.
Dude, they can't.
Well-
They're restrained anyway.
The fire elemental is
too.
happening now. The horde will happen after you.
We can
I'll
say
s-
that the horde goes first because I might kill the horde in this turn. In that horde.
the horde is restrained until the end of
They
Noah's
can't
next
do,
turn.
yeah, they can't do shit right now
Oh.
anyway. So
Okay,
actually, roll those
well.
touch attacks with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Touch with advantage.
You
got it,
19
dude.
plus 6.
I don't know why
And
I'm
the
struggling
second-
so hard with initiative order today. It's in front of me. I just have to read
I
it.
gave you
So that'll be another. I think that's the same as last turn. 9 plus 12. So 21.
21 on
funny
E10.
number. Funny number. Fire
It hits.
damage.
It's a
No,
solid
that's
shot.
damage. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's not it. That's damage.
Okay,
So-
21 points of fire damage.
And that's not
You
an
take out
AoE,
one
so
of
that's
the-
yeah.
You take out one of the dudes from E10, and we will put the fire elemental back in its proper place in initiative on the next go round.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Isn't it Lotus's turn?"
I'm sorry. Lotus, as Alora pulls her hand away from you, there's almost like a light from her palm that kind of like connects and wisps for a second before your eyes just kind of blink it away. And you seem even more focused than you normally are, which is very impressive.
By the way, since Lotus, I don't know if this matters, but since Lotus has advantage on perception, that adds 5 more to her passive perception.
It does. It won't matter because this will have to be an act.
Oh, okay.
I am going to big flap my wings, fly up like 50
Okay.
feet so I can get a good vantage point.
50 feet is the ceiling, so that is the highest you can go. So that works.
Sick.
So-
And I will move my mask to the side so I'm not impaired by it, and I will look around for Ikora.
You make an active perception check
With advantage.
with advantage.
Thank
you
God for
realize-
advantage. One of them was a natural 1, so this is a 16 plus 12, which is a 28.
I don't have to roll this. I can't stealth high enough for that. So, as you take off and you, this just network and web of vines, you spot up in the top left corner a almost like bubble and puddle of blood that is sort of coalesced under these vines in this one spot that as far as you can tell is the only thing that would appear at all like it could be Ikora
Okay.
currently entrenched in that one little spot.
Do I still have an action? Or would that have been my action?
I'm gonna say that would have been your action, but you do still have a bonus action.
Okay. And then I'll fly down. I'll say, "She's over there!" And I'll fly down 20 feet and I will patient defense.
Okay, awesome. In that case, after you is Alina, who you have your. She's over there.
Wrong, it's the horde. Oh wait, no, the horde is restrained. So yes, it is Elena.
Yeah, the horde's restrained. They can't do anything. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Alina is going to look in the direction you just pointed, of like she's over there, and she's just gonna blind, like in a clean line.
Blind what?
In
Blind
that
what
direction.
You
cut
cut
out.
out.
Lightning bolt.
Ah!
Cool.
He's just gonna cast lightning bolt because she does not know exactly. I will give Ikora advantage on this. Ikora will take half damage from this lightning bolt because she succeeded, but she is gonna get hit. Un momento, por favor.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
I just want you to know that.
I'll always give you a memento.
More.
Will you rally me in times of trouble?
No.
She's gonna take 17 points of lightning damage, and then she has to roll concentration.
Oh.
She fails. So you guys watch as Alina just blind lightning bolts that direction, and the crack of thunder, and Ikora sort of just is manifested among the vine
You completely
destroyed
cut out
bits
there.
of desk. Hmm.
You completely
said
cut out in the middle of
manifested
that
and then just
description.
disappeared.
She sort of manifests as she is just blasted back and rolls among these destroyed bits of the desk that was in front of her. And that'll be Alina's whole turn.
Is she standing there or is she prone?
She is standing.
Okay. Cool.
So, her turn. She is going to kind of look at you all. She's going to flap her blood wings one time. She's going to fly up and land on this banister. She has a little cover from those of you below. And
Hey.
she sees Doc dead ahead.
Hey girl, how you doing?
She's just going to say you should have taken the deal.
Oh.
And then... Ooh, does she have enough movement?
You should have taken the deal.
You should have
what
taken the deal.
Yeah.
Hey, you know
There
what's
we go.
crazy? No one above the table. Isn't that exactly what she told Baron?
Yep. And then she's going to hit you. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. I love all of these various options.
What's she gonna hit me with?
I gave you a lot of them.
What's she gonna hit me with?
She is going to hit you.
Is she casting a spell?
She is going to be casting a spell, yes. Are
I
you
will
going
be
to counter
countering
spell?
that spell. Attempting to.
Can you see?
What do you mean? can I
From
see?
where he is, he would be able to see her.
Okay.
So if she was crouched, he wouldn't be able to see her, but she is.
I would have also followed the lightning bolt that just ran in front of me to the source.
Bixby's
and
hand
saw.
is
Well, I'm just like,
pointing.
if he's out
Yeah.
of your sight, like yeah.
She's going to hit you with a flame strike.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that spell.
Counter spell.
She pulls her hand back, and as she goes to do this counterspell, you make a roll for it.
Okay. I'm not. If you want me to take a picture, I can. That's a 19
I
plus 4.
Believe you. I believe you. You
19
counter
plus
her
4.
spell. She seems mildly frustrated about the second time countering as she goes to cast her spell. Like blood coalesces on her hand as she rushes it through the air, expecting flame strike to happen. Nothing happens. She just looks down at you, Dolus.
I am staring daggers right back at her. Like my eyes glow for a moment, and then as her like casting fails, the glow subsides.
He's gonna take off and fly away, so she's not just standing on the banister with Doc. Run up and hit her with.
She doesn't
And-
know.
That will be her turn. So Annie. Wait, I have to roll the thing. Okay.
Okay. I'm going. How far can I move this?
Fuck her up, Annie.
Fuck her up. Grab her dick and twist it.
So
my
I can
God.
I can move the tentacle up to 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that with an action? I don't want to.
I will say, if you're trying to move the tentacle, she is airborne, so the tentacle cannot reach up to her.
She's not 10 feet in the air. Opium.
She is higher than that. She's 15 feet, because that is the elevation of the thing you guys were.
Okay. I'll pull it up next to me and Doc then.
Doc, you
It's
get
kinda-
a tentacle that sprouts up on the bleacher right behind you.
Annie.
It makes a lovely sort of wet, like, because it comes out of the portal that appears.
I like
What?
Aldrich a whole lot better.
You like
Oh yeah,
Quasi?
Aldrich's chilling with you.
Oh yeah.
What'd you
my
say,
boy.
Pulse?
I said, do you like Quasi?
Do you like Quasi?
Will appear on my shoulder. All right,
Do you?
I'll go as far up as I can.
Okay. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30.
Is there any sort of high ground bonus?
I mean, you
You're
currently are
eye
on the
level
same
with her.
ground, so no.
Also,
Floating.
no.
Gotcha. All right, I'll just Eldritch Blast her 3
It's a
times.
cool idea, though. It's a cool.
Thinking.
I'll just Eldritch Blast her 3 times.
Sick.
Oh God. I assume that 11 does not hit.
It does not.
Does 19?
No. Oh wait, it does. She doesn't have Shield of Faith up. 19 is her AC. Meets beats.
Yes. Oh. Okay,
Nice.
2 of them hit.
She didn't get Shield of Faith up. Damn, I've had 2 turns now. I could have used Shield of Faith.
All right, rolling. Oh hell yeah. 20, 35. Oh wait, I rolled 3. Shit, I only hit 2. Do I just re-rolled? Because I
Subtract
threw.
the extra one.
Well, I don't know which one was the extra one because I threw like all 3 at the same time.
Which one was the mid one?
The mid one.
There you go.
6.
Okay, so subtract 6 from that.
All right. Flat 20.
There you go.
Cool. 20 damage.
20 damage is pretty good.
Yep.
He's starting to look decently dinged up.
And I'll also push her.
You will push her. Where are you pushing her?
Can I push her down?
Does it control your direction, or is it just away from you?
I think it's away from you.
I think it's based on angle if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So it would just push her here, 10 feet away. But this is gonna find you don't have to push her down because I rolled to see if she would maintain. She rolled very poorly. So you
Oh.
kind of bink her, and she is going to fall to the floor.
Yay!
Get fucked.
Gimme.
Falling damage. You and your fucking hand.
I'm gonna go pick her up.
He's got a grabby hand.
I
I'm
will
a child
hold.
that just wants to hold things. Gimme.
Is that your turn, Annie?
Yes.
Okay. After Annie is Doc, but Doc, before you start your turn, she hits the ground. She's going to trigger a legendary action, recharged. She's gonna blood burst again. So
Let's
I
go, I'm
need
not near it.
everybody. Except Lotus is up in the air. So I just need Dolus and Hush, I need con from you. And because you were getting hit with a second blood burst, this one's going to be a disadvantage.
Even if you succeeded on the first?
Yep.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
How's Alina doing? What happened to Alina on that first one?
Oh, she saved.
All right.
But
Engineer rolled
thanks
2.
for reminding me.
Well, I guess what happened to all the NPCs. We don't know how they did.
18 and... Nope, I fell.
Okay. So, Kay is not here, so him when he returns. That is almost exactly the same damage as last time.
Damn!
56.
Halved.
And it is necrotic.
28. Yep.
Hush, but yeah, I will say because you failed, you were going to take the point of exhaustion.
Can I roll for it?
You did have us roll a d10.
Yeah, no, roll a d10.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's unrelated to the exhaustion. The exhaustion is what you roll on the d10.
Oh, I
5.
don't like that option. Hey, Kay,
5
roll
on the
con.
d10?
Yep.
Okay,
sorry,
we've gotten
Ryan.
2 5s and
She
an
blood
8.
burst again. Roll call.
She blood burst again. It recharged. I need you to
Con
make
save?
a disadvantage.
Con save at disadvantage.
Yeah,
If you
because
got
we
hit by
are
that
getting
first
hit by it
blood
twice. And I need to roll a 14 or higher to keep concentration. I rolled exactly a 14. Well, not exactly, because it still needs a +2. But it's a 16, but whatever.
I had a dirty 20. Even with disadvantage, rolled a 19 and a 17.
That succeeds. That meets beats. So you
my
take
God.
half of 50.
Half
So-
of 15.
Half of 56. So 25 plus 3, 18.
28.
Oh, yeah, 28.
28.
25 plus 3.
God damn it, you bitch. You keep taking away my armor of Minithus.
Just took away.
All right, now I'm a little fucked up.
Real quick, though, I will say there's extra flavor that comes with the second. Because as
Fire
they
elemental
stack.
something.
This time, as the blood bursts and all of those needs sort of dig into. Everybody who
You
gets
are
hit a
done
second time.
Yeah, you're like cutting out at the end of your words.
ASMR cryo.
Oh, God.
As you get hit a second time, don't worry, this is just flavor. As you get hit a second time, and they all sort of dig into you, from your eyes, from your tear ducts, blood just kind of starts to slowly roll down, and you feel a little lightheaded. But you are. Other than that, there is no negative effects that you can determine, other than the exhaustion. If you the thing. Yes, Kay.
I don't mean to be that guy,
Mhm.
but if I'm flying, does it still hit me?
How high were you flying? Because you were next to
I'm
Laura.
not high. I'm like at most
Yeah.
like 5 feet.
If-
But
Then it's gonna hit you. It didn't hit Lotus because she was high up, but if you're just right over the floor, it's still gonna hit you.
okay, just checking.
So, with that, Doc, it is your turn.
Let's go.
Hush, you will, or after Doc.
I'm gonna rush up next to Annie.
Oh yeah.
I hope I get another turn. I have something cool planned.
Then I'm gonna have Aldrich use his help, and I'm gonna fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at Ikora.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
You
Well,
only get
that-
an advantage on one of those, right?
I sure hope so, because that first one was a 1.
Oh.
Well, here you would have had advantage regardless. She fell.
Oh
She fell.
no!
Does that mean I
You
could
did-
argue I
range
get advantage
attacks.
on 2 of them?
Range attacks don't get advantage.
Oh, they don't. It's
disadvantage.
melee.
In fact, it's actually harder.
It's disadvantage.
Oh, it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. So you'll roll normal on the first one. Disadvantage.
That's
on
a
the-
natural 1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Them.
This is a learning experience for all of us.
Hey, but that was double 17s on the last one, which means
That's
there was a
good.
23 to hit.
That does hit.
Fantastic. It's not gonna do a lot of damage.
And man, damage is damage. 3. That's 3 more damage than she had.
You know what?
Look, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Oh, but action surge doesn't give me my movement back. No.
You can action surge and then dash.
I could, but then I'm just basically
And then jump
sitting
down 15 feet, take some damage, and run over to her.
I don't need to do that. That's just... That...
I'm just saying, if you'd like, you can make poor plays. I've done it before.
That's all I'm gonna do. That's it.
That's all you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a better poor play to make later.
Excellent. Hush, you're up.
All right.
And
First, Hush is gonna fly because he's had his wings out this whole time. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, cool. Hush like flies up next to Twink. But on his way, like right before Hush like touched down next to Twink, with like the blood in his eyes, this little kid's gonna hold up his fist and then bring it down. I'm gonna move it 60 feet. I'm not gonna clench. I'm just gonna punch her.
punch.
That is going to be. This is advantage, right?
Yeah, because
She's
this one is a
prone.
melee attack.
That is gonna be. Doesn't matter about the. That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
Fish for double crit.
puncher.
I did. That's funny. I got a natural 20 and a 2. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna. No, this might kill her. Will this kill her, Cryo? Because I'll just roll on my damage at once if you like, because I'm gonna do another thing.
How
damage
high
first.
can the hand roll right now?
8d6.
Do
So
do
if you
your
do
other thing.
max
I don't
of
think you.
48.
Okay.
Yeah, do your other thing then.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 55, 60, 55. Okay, cool. She's also getting a fireball.
Oh,
After the after the thorns came down on Hush, Hush is pissed. And I can get it where she doesn't hit the hand if I move the hand over.
Prone. Does,
disadvantage, right?
On Dex?
I don't think so.
No, it does not.
It's one of the
It
few
does
that
not.
doesn't.
Yeah, no, it does not. Prone makes your only movement options to crawl unless you stand. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. A melee attack is at advantage, and disadvantage if it's a range. So it's just straight.
You're technically 2 steps of the way into stop, drop, and roll.
That's fair.
You know,
So she does succeed on the fireball save. Where are you moving the hand?
Everything I have done. What's that? I'm sorry?
Where are you moving the hand?
Oh, it's just right next to her at this point.
Oh.
Okay, so she's gonna take.
Where are you fireballing to hit her and not the hand?
If I put it over at the. Yeah.
Where Annie and Doc are?
Yeah, you'll hit Annie and Dot.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I did math wrong. 5, 10. Aren't they up?
We are up 15 feet, but it is a 30-foot sphere.
Oh, no, it's 25. Or it's 20.
20-foot radius.
Oh, it's 20. Oh.
Yeah.
20.
20 foot. Oh, 20. I also thought it was.
Then we should be good.
Because if
Yeah,
it's
no, they
going
should
like
be
that-
just outside of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a
So
little
here.
toasty, but...
fist and fireball.
It's like
So
right
she's
here.
taking. First 8d6 is. Oh, God. This is going to be a lot of dice. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm just going to look up it.
Damn
There we
it!
go.
My thing was gonna be cool. She's
so was
dead.
mine.
I don't know if she's dead yet.
She's probably dead.
Okay. So for the fist, she is taking. So it's
Don't call it the fist.
plus- the hand.
The fist that she
Two.
takes.
29.
29.
29.
Okay.
And then the. Oh! So 29 from the punch, and then the fire is halved, so she's taking 16.
Okay.
So 29, 39, 45?
Yeah, 45.
She does not look good.
It's like Hush like throws the fist down and then throws a fireball over. He sits next to Twink, and Hush is just like, don't like her. That's my turn.
That's your turn. Dolus, it's your turn. Twink, you're up next.
Okay. Cool. I've been trying to do this thing I'm going to do for the past couple combats. Well, first, as I see her like on the ground, she's looking not awesome, I presume.
There was this moment where you were like, this bitch, she's flying, she's doing stuff. Got like one Eldritch Blast bink to the temple, fell before she could move. Another Eldritch Blast came down, and then a giant fist smashed. As it rose up, a fireball exploded.
And here comes a giant fist! That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah. So as I start flying over to her, I'm going to say, "You made a mistake, Tithe. You messed with my sister." And I'm going to Eldritch Slash her, and if this hits, something cool is gonna happen.
Just enough.
The first one to hit is not great. I don't think that hit. That's 17. But I have advantage because she's prone. That's 18 plus 8. And then I am actually going to use a lucky point and attempt to crit. Because if I can crit, it'd be awesome. And for posterity's sake, I will record this. Because if it does crit, it's going to be insane.
really want to keep my fingers crossed. No!
I really wish it would.
It was a 3. But so the second one was an 18 plus 8.
That hits.
So, as I Eldritch Slash her, so I'll do my first, just the damage with Talon, and then I'll Eldritch. Oh, and also, as I was flying over, I dropped the concentration on the fire elemental, and I'm gonna bonus action Hex.
I see what you're about to do.
I'll Hex her dexterity. So, as I leveled up, I got the opportunity to gain a new Eldritch Invocation. And I took a little cool Eldritch Invocation that I hadn't heard of before, called Eldritch Smite. So Eldritch Smite, when you hit a creature with your pact weapon, you can expend a Warlock spell slot to deal an additional D8 force damage to the target, plus another D8 per level of the spell slot, which I can only use 5th level spell slots. So that's a D8 plus a D8 per level, so that's another 5 D8, so that's 6 D8, along with the 3 additional D8s for Eldritch Slash, so that's 9 D8s, plus a D8 for just hitting with talent, so that's 10 D8s, plus 4, plus a D6 for Hex.
Each hit of a slash triggers Hex, so plus 4d6 for Hex.
Oh, okay.
So 10d8 and 4d6.
Correct.
You can currently roll a maximum of 104 damage.
Of which I do not believe I will be hitting 104
without
damage.
critting.
So when we pull
and
out
before you
10
add the
D8s.
plus 4 flat bonus of talent.
Yep. And an additional plus 4 bonus of my Genie's Wrath.
Oh, plus 8.
So 1, 2, 3,
You can hit 112 right now if you roll backs.
7, 8.
I've created terrible things.
So that's 10.
And they are being used against me.
D8. And then 4 D6. Is it on every hit for Hex?
Yeah, so every
whenever you hit
slash of an Eldritch Slash trigger.
Cool. Awesome. With my handful of dice. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my calculator, here. 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 5 plus 6 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 4 plus
I want to keep this all in. This all has to
4.
stay unedited so that my downward spiral can be documented.
so that'll be 73 plus 4 extra damage of normal and then 4 thunder damage for a total of 81 damage for a cantrip.
That didn't crit. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Fuck yeah. Okay, so as I was going, I told her that the mistake she made was messing with my sister. And as I fly over, I almost stand over her as she's like attempting to get up. And I'll tell her, remember this moment. The next time your bloodlust overtakes you, I will be close behind. And I pull the scythe up, and as it like reaches her neck, the additional eldritch slashes come along with it, and her head flies clean off as I cleave it from her body.
If I had a nickel for every time Dolus beheaded somebody,
You'd have like 2 nickels. I don't.
Which isn't a lot.
Do that often.
but it's cool that it happened twice.
Dolus, as the scythe comes in, you say that last line. You're coming in. You're like, your brain is just like, I'm gonna murder this woman. She is done.
Yeah.
As she comes swinging in, only you hear. She says it only loud enough for you to hear. She just goes, your sister. And right as the scythe is making contact, she goes, I'll remember that next time. And then just, boom, the head is off.
Okay. That's fine.
And you're sort of shaken for a moment of like, what? But before you can really react to that, all of the flesh on her bones immediately starts to just degrade into blood, leaving just a bloodied, headless skeleton in a very nice trench coat and hat.
Cool.
I take the trench coat. No.
The Bigsby's hands giving you a thumbs up as
You are not out of combat. These zombies do not disintegrate. Like these creatures that she revived do not cease to be. But for the sake of above the table, do you guys want to play out another couple rounds of combat to murder these things, or do you just want to say you murder them?
I got 2 more fireballs.
Yeah, Hush just fireballs. It's fine.
Yeah, I got a couple fireballs to spare.
I was going to say if everybody wants to throw in some flavor of how they help murder the creatures that used to be the council.
Everybody that can explode things, blow them up.
I just sit up top, hiding, cowering.
Twig just sits there like, holy shit, that was a lot. Doc and Annie, you watch as Atronon and Lotus and the Bigsby's hand and 2 fireballs just cut down the remainder of these councilmen.
Doc like tries to line up an Eldritch Blast, but he's just like, it's just an absolute like mosh pit massacre. You
go to like line up an Eldritch Blast, and then Lotus like dashes through it and just dismembers the one you were lining a shot up with, and you're like, I give up.
Yeah,
the
Doc
Bigsby's
just
hand
leans
is like,
on the banister, and he's like, I think we're just starting to get a little too scary, Aldrich. I'll be honest with you.
Do you know that one TikTok audio where it's like,
it's just Batman beating up
you already something?
Yeah,
That's exactly it.
So Doc's just leaning on the banister, just like, I think we're scary.
I wanted to make
by the
more
way,
statues.
I wanted to make more.
You can still make the statues.
I sent you some potential names for these creatures in case you want to use them. You don't have to.
Ooh,
Dead.
I do like that. So, the council chamber is just beyond wrecked in several ways. Those vines are still there. There are burnt and frozen and dismembered corpses of the council all over this room. And there is the still kneeling skeleton of Madame Tithe that Dolus is standing over as Lotus kills the last of the creatures that Madame Tithe made.
Can I loot her body?
Yeah, go right ahead.
He's actually taking the trench coat.
Investigation
I'll float
check.
down.
It's
You find a
nice, yeah.
femur.
Investigation. That's gonna be 17. I only have a +1.
Okay. You do get a very nice trench coat and big hat if you choose to keep them.
Is there anything in the trench coat?
In the trench coat, as you dig into the pockets, the buckets. That was a weird. The pockets. As you dig into the pockets, there is 1 diamond valued at 500 gold, and a very nice ornamental dagger. That, at a glance, you don't know how it's different from just a very nice, like, silver and red dagger.
Cool.
As everything kind of calms down, Alora flies up to where Madame Tithe and Matthias were when they first entered, and she is... frantic's not quite the word for it, but as frantic as you have seen this stoic person be. She's sort of glancing about, and then I don't know if you guys noticed in the map, but above that sort of stage, there were 2 little divots that indicated doors. She rushes through one of them. Just leaves the chamber entirely. She just rushes out.
I look over.
Oh, go.
What's up, Hush?
Oh, I was gonna say, after like the things that stuck into Hush, and he immediately started feeling worse. Not so much security exhaustion, but I am gonna cast Lesser Restoration on myself in case there are added effects.
Give me 1 second. I have to double check a thing.
Which means there are.
Disease or condition.
Lesser Restoration does not change anything of what you're currently experiencing.
Good. That means there's something else. It's not a condition or a disease.
Not even the exhaustion?
Not the exhaustion. It doesn't.
Yeah,
remove-
Lesser Restoration doesn't do anything to exhaustion by default. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Damn it.
So those of you who have exhaustion, you feel it. You kind of feel this wear in your... It feels almost like once you donate blood or plasma, that like you feel this tired fatigue immediately throughout your body. Twink, you especially with your HP at what it is and with a point of exhaustion, first blood burst hit you because you were very close to the vines, being a smaller person. You definitely, all of those just rushed into you.
Gnomes will remember this.
Very small person.
I said you were a person this time. Is Noah glitching out for anybody else?
No.
No. You're good.
Man,
I don't know how I can... Hang on.
Are you okay today?
I'm going to Snapchat this because this is very funny, actually.
Screenshot it.
Error-ridden Discord.
No, this is something you have to see happening in motion. It's very funny, actually.
Quick, Noah, start bopping and locking.
Ba, ba, ba,
Make it weird.
ba,
That's not popping and locking.
ba, ba, ba.
This is should go up on our shorts or our TikTok. That was fucking hilarious.
Save the video.
I'm sending a Snapchat real quick to everybody whose Snapchats I have.
Save it.
I did save it already.
See it in a few months.
Yeah.
Real quick. There you guys go. That's everybody here whose snaps I have. Plus Jess.
Did you send it to Pulse?
Oh, what the
I don't have Pulse. Pulse never gave me his snap.
My hands just
Despite me
glitching back
asking.
and forth.
What the fuck?
That was
I
happening
look
for
very
like 2
pensive.
minutes.
I look very pensive.
He's
And
like a
then
character in a
first it
visual
snaps
novel.
back.
Out of the corner of my eye, I thought you were just like you were doing something with your hands, and then I realized it was not
Noah's over
that.
there going.
You look like a MatPat PNG that has like an effect going on. Anyways,
Wolf will never know what
so
that just
Doc
happened.
basically just vaults over the banister and catches himself with the winged boots like right before impact
okay,
to just mitigate the fall.
gotcha.
Do I still have Owl's wisdom on me?
You do. You have stupid high perception currently.
All right, cool. I because I didn't flavor it before, but I like to imagine that Lotus's like pupils are more like a bird's.
Ooh,
Excellent.
excellent. Love that.
And she's just gonna look over at Sean and is like, are we going after Laura? Like, what's...
I got
is she getting, like, cleaners?
As you guys are asking, he turns to you really clearly and he's like, she's looking for the Empress. And then the starlings are like coming in through the front of the council chamber and he's directing them to sort of...
Should we follow her?
Any help you can provide would be greatly
Okay.
Never
appreciated.
mind.
Dulles, I'm gonna follow her. And she just
Yeah.
goes.
Doc immediately is like, all right, never mind. Just immediately starts going.
Big
just-
pointing finger in that direction. Go that
All
way.
of my Oliver shit, I just throw into a ring if I can. I'll leave her stupid trench coat. I'll take the hat.
Can I take the
And-
trench coat as I run by?
That's fine.
I'll follow after as well.
So Lotus, Dolus,
I'll follow after.
Hush, Doc,
I'll fly.
Annie, and Twink, are you guys staying in the chamber?
No, I'm going after Lotus.
I
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wasn't even talking to you.
I thought
Yeah.
I heard Doc. My bad.
Annie and Twink.
We hear what we want to hear sometimes.
It's fine.
Yeah, but like super slowly. Like
Okay.
I'm not in any rush. I'm gonna take a breather for a second, and then I might groan a little as I stand up, and then one step at a time down the steps.
I'll wait for him.
Annie's further away than Twink. So Annie walks past Twink to the bottom of the steps and then waits
No,
for
I
Twink to
floated
get
down.
the rest of the way down. Oh, you floated down. That's right. So yeah, you wait for Twink to come. He kind of like hobbles over, like
They
then
seem
the two
so
of you
pressed for
proceed.
time.
What?
They seem so pressed for time.
Let's go.
Go walk.
You just walk. Lotus,
You
you
have
are
to
the
remember,
fastest
this is like my third interaction with Annie ever.
ever. Yeah. Lotus, you are the fastest, and you were the first to dash in after her. So you you immediately enter this big sort of hallway that is clearly not supposed to be publicly viewed. It's a lot like it's not rougher necessarily than before. Like even Twink, when he went in through back doors and stuff, saw like a very nice space. So this is still nice, but it is clearly not like presented. It doesn't have tapestries and paintings and stuff. And with your very high perception, at the end of a hallway, you do see Alora sort of like tuck off in a direction. So you follow after, and then Dolus, you're fast enough to see Lotus round a corner after Alora, and so on and so forth down the chain. Yes, Lotus.
If I see her and like can maintain like visual on her, I just kind of want to shout out like, "Do we follow you? Can we follow you? Will you can I help?"
Will you arrest us again?
Am I allowed to be here?
Literally.
Is this allowed?
It's like when you're following a teacher and it's like, I need to ask questions, but like I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, so she kind of stalls for a second and glances back at you, and she's like, "Yes, it's fine," and then she just follows after again.
All right. I'd probably end up catching up to her really quickly.
You would definitely catch up to her pretty quickly. So around like the third or fourth corner she rounds,
Oh.
you catch up to her.
I'll ask Hush, like, if you guys are following, then I'll like start telling them
Directing.
which corners to turn.
All right. As you sort of weave your way through these back rooms, Alora occasionally stops and like bangs open doors and looks in rooms. And doesn't see anything straight away. Eventually, you guys, as you are sort of rushing, you return to those inner caverns of the mountain, the inner city of Altairi, because Altairi is the 3 tiers on the outside of the mountain, and then it's all of the caves and tunnels inside. And so, but as Alora like breaches out through a door into this sort of open area, she mutters a quick warning to you that you guys are going to be out in like city around people. She immediately bumps into several people as she like steps out, and you then bump into her.
I immediately disguise self so I look like a normal person, but with like the
big
stuffs.
Yeah, okay, the billowy cloak. The people around the first dude who she bumps into is like, "Hey, watch where you fucking like." And kind of like steps aside, and all the people around her like they start like muttering and murmuring like, "Oh shit!" Like it's Alora, it's the Holdmaster. But you get the idea that there was already muttering and murmuring happening sort of among the crowd. It just now is changing to the fact that Alora is here. And as the crowd is sort of parting, Lotus, still with your very high perception, you spot it before Alora does. In the center of this one specific cavern, which, with your general knowledge of the caves and your recent familiarity with this one in particular, this is the same cavern where the jail is and a couple of other major offices and that sort of thing. At the center of it, amongst sort of streets, this space is maybe the size of like a big football stadium. On a tall, like plinth, a spike of blood that has just come straight up. It was erected and made solid. There is a dwarf woman who is impaled on this spike of blood. And you recognize her very regal robes as very similar to Nolan's from when you saw him at the conference.
Oh no.
Alora notices after your oh no and following your gaze, and her face doesn't shift at all. She just takes off and flies straight. She can't fly. Her wings are out, so she runs. She just starts pushing the crowd aside.
I will. Damn it, we're in the crowd. I'll tell the others that they'll be headed into a crowd. So disguise self, whatever, and I will say, "Hush! You have to tell Doc to turn into Hickory right now. The Empress is dead."
Oh! Hey, Doc, everybody disguise up. Also, Doc, can you turn into your sister? The Empress is dead.
I mean, I still gotta haul ass to the location. Last thing I want to do is stop and do that and then start running again.
Can Alora revive her? I'll say back to her.
Can she? And I say, can Alora revive?
I don't know what she can do, but we're...
Ask, please. Because we need to know.
Cryo. As Doc gets to the room, they have an affinity for time, and they know how long Revivify has before it expires. Are we past a minute?
By the time you get wherever you're going, it will probably be past a minute.
Yeah, so
to
Doc,
your
he's
knowledge,
in a rush the whole time.
Switching to Hick will not help you.
Yeah, he runs all the way through, like, determined to follow through with the plan, and then he, like, stops and goes to grab the potion, and he hears Hick in the background just go, "It's not gonna work." And Doc kind of sets back, like, he was kind of on his, like, toes as he was, like, slowing down, and he just kind of, like, drops back to his heels and goes, "I can't do anything. Hick's not strong enough, and we're
too late.
out of time."
Question, Cryo. Can I get there? Would I be able to get there before Doc would?
You'd be there
Be
before
able
me.
Yeah, you'd be there before because you left earlier and you can fly and it's a
Yeah.
fast.
100 feet per turn. So as I get there, I do disguise myself, but like I do fly. So it just looks like I'm a floating person, and I will like I'll say before I get there, does Lotus do anything with the situation before, or has the situation changed with Alora going up towards her by the time I get there?
I wanted to very closely be following behind Allure, and I just want to ask her, do you want me to carry you? It's faster.
Without hesitation, she just says yes.
And then I'll become a floating person, and I'll
Nice.
carry her.
So she's flying up towards her, and Lotus is carrying her. And as I get into the room, I yell out Alora's name. And as she turns to me, I hold up the diamond that I got off of Ikora, and I throw it to her.
Ooh, perfect.
You want me to make a ranged attack?
She catches it. She catches it.
So yeah, I won't fly then, so I'll just get there, and then I just yell, Alora! And I just...
You get Alora up. This spike is huge. You're like 45 feet off the ground when you get to the top. And Alora kind of just tells you to drop her. And
I just listen.
grabs onto it and pulls the body of the Empress off of it, and then she just drops. Like, she just takes the fall. She takes fall damage, but it's not enough to down her, so I'm not going to worry about rolling it right now. And she immediately goes to her knees. And she is going to attempt to cast Raise Dead. Which you return a dead creature you touch to life, provided it has been dead no longer than 10 days, and the soul is willing to return. I have to double check a thing. Do. Perfect. So there is she sort of holds the diamond over this woman, and there's a flash of light. And Lotus, in this flash of light, you swear you see her wings again, even though you know they are gone, and a halo over her head. You swear you see a flash of them both. And then Alora is just back to normal. And the wounds on the body of the Empress close, and there is a very quiet as it is successful, as it consumes the diamond worth 500 gold that Dolus provided.
Very convenient.
Hush. The Empress is okay, I think. Laura could do it.
You're okay. You don't have to become your sister.
Not yet, at least.
So,
As like the Empress's chest rises, I just let out a deep sigh, just as a second wind, just in case.
oh, it does take a long time to cast. I didn't notice that.
Oh,
Takes
yeah, it's an hour.
Ooh,
Oh.
so she starts casting it. The breathing doesn't start yet, but the wounds start to close. We'll go with that.
There you go.
It's clearly working.
It is working.
Yeah.
Am I able to make it through the crowd to them?
Hush, you will probably be able to make it to the crowd easiest because you can kind of just weave between people as a child.
Doc's wearing flying boots. He's not really concerned about hiding it. He just kind of
Yeah, Doc just takes off. Dolus and Annie have the worst time in the crowd. I imagine Twink just tells
Annie?
people to fuck off.
Never mind.
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Not what he sounds like.
Walking here.
That's also it's
not.
wowzers.
It's not.
There are a bunch of starlings
I
that are
might-
like, gathering around. You get the idea that they were like
Walking.
keeping people away from this spike in the center of town that has risen up.
I'll just kind of approach one of the starlings like, hey, can make sure people don't like see all of this. Just like keep them far away because we want.
We are trying. Like he is like. It's
Cool.
like there are starlings and guards all together. They are clearly trying to just get everyone away from this.
Cool. If you guys could make like physical barriers as well, like
Like a wall blocking people.
like a caution tape.
Like caution tape.
Crime
Are there
scene.
like is there like
That
a
won't draw
crowd of
attention.
people attempting to like
There,
converge
so
there?
the crowd's not trying to move closer or anything. There were just a bunch of people who like witnessed this now, who are being like ushered away.
Lotus.
Yeah,
Would scaring them away so they don't see this be a good idea? Probably not,
probably
right?
not. I will ask the starlings though, like, so while she's busy with that, what happened? Was there anybody who witnessed this thing coming up? Is there?
We're still we were still trying to work out how to get the Empress down when you showed up, so we haven't gotten quite to investigating yet.
All right, seems like a good time to do that.
Yes.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm her acquaintance.
Laura's like, she's with me. Hush. Like
I
Dolus
didn't-
and Hush kind of push their way out of the crowd, and she's like,
I didn't want to say friend.
as are they. Don't say friend. Don't.
Exactly.
We're deputized.
Don't know what that.
And then Doc just flies over, and a bunch of the starlings like look up. A few of them raise their crossbows a little, and then Alora, like one looks at Alora, and she just nods. So
As we ascertain that they're trying to like get people away or whatever, I'm gonna minor illusion the words "go away" to like 15 feet up in the air above where we are.
As he does, I put like a little below it, please.
Broom, beep, 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 neon signs.
Nothing to see here.
Go away.
I think I know where they went.
Make a persuasion check for me, Dolus.
Persuasion.
Can I give him
Sure.
advantage?
Because he said
Did say
please.
Said
please.
please.
This you go right ahead. This is more just for how quickly it is effective, not the
17
amount
plus
of effect.
4, 21. Thank you for the
21,
advantage.
all
First
right.
roll was a 5.
There are definitely a couple of people who are like, yeah, all right, like there's a sign, there's a lot of stuff going on, mages are here, like leave. But a vast majority of the crowd is like, I'm not fucking leaving. The Empress was just on a spike. Like,
Laura,
Okay.
is there anything we can do?
she's just kind of like, I just need to stand here for a little while. She's like kneeling over the Empress, still casting.
Is it what time is it right now?
It is still the morning for y'all.
Oh,
As we woke up,
So,
we were still eating breakfast when we were called here, remember?
It is like 9 a.m. Yeah, it is not.
it's 9 o'clock in
Like
the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I want to go over to the spike and start, like, I know that she was a blood witch,
Mhm.
but then, so she has power over blood, and the things didn't disappear. But given, like, the freshness of the Empress's blood, am I able to ascertain exactly, like, when approximately this could have happened?
Make an investigation check.
Someone help me? Someone walk over and...
I ain't got
Does
investigation.
someone want to walk over and help me
I mean,
investigate?
I was gonna say as Alora says, like she just needs to stand here. I'm gonna pull out my scythe and almost like stand behind her, similarly how I did like back to back with her in the battlefield. I'm almost like a foe, like standing guard, making sure no one approaches her
Yeah.
Got it.
and
When
interrupts
she
her.
says that, Doc kind of goes back into like his age of when he was serving with Ice Home and just goes into like full guard stance of just like
Okay.
defense.
Hush, go help Lotus. I don't know what she's doing over there.
Okay. Bye, Grim
I love-
Reaper.
I
Twink,
love
Annie, you guys get through the crowd. Oh, go, Lotus.
I love the guard team, the detective team, and the currently on their way.
I was
They're
gonna say,
not here yet.
as you guys begin investigating the spike, Annie and Twink get to the front of this crowd, and the guards are like kind of like pushing people back as you guys come up. So you guys get to the line of guards.
Coming through. You know, just
No,
kind of
no,
walk past.
no, like they
I'll
don't. They
teleport past
don't.
them.
Yeah, like all of them pull swords and crossbows and shit.
Sorry, I'm busy. Keep running.
And Laura immediately is just like, they're fine. They're fine. Or like, look back down at Twink. Two guards kind of shimmy aside to let you through. Lotus, what'd you roll with that advantage investigation as you investigated the spike?
16.
16. Okay. You go up and look at it. It is, you put a hand to it to kind of get an idea for it. Despite it being solid, as you touch it, it sort of has give to it. Like, almost like Jell-O.
Fuck
There
yeah.
is this sort of pliability to it. And then do you test how squishy it is?
No, I don't want to
Okay.
taint it too much,
Get-
but I do want to see like the Empress's blood, how fresh it is, or if it's dry.
So as you pull it away, this whole spike, you get the general kind of idea that all of this, number one, it's a lot of blood. It can't have just been from one person. But glancing at the Empress and her sort of like sunken figure and her paleness, you get the idea that some of this spike is probably her own blood.
Hush,
Why
you
did she do this to herself?
Your familiarity with blood and fresh blood, as you have killed several people, is that this is relatively fresh. Like this did not happen like last night or an hour ago. Like this was like the last 20 minutes. So this, you get the idea that Alora stepped out to get you guys, and then whatever happened to the council and the Empress happened while she was just waiting for you guys to come up the lift.
Hush is squishing the blood thingy.
You squish in the spike.
Yeah, he's just like holding it, squishing it. Ew.
Be
You give
careful.
it a few more squishes, and you're like, "What is this?"
It might fall. We don't want it to fall.
I will say, as Hush gives it another little squeeze, there is like almost a little like that happens, and the whole thing immediately just gives up on structure, and there is just a wash of blood that rushes out across the whole area. So Lotus and Hush, you both immediately, like up to your shoulders, just get splashed with blood.
Do I
And
just
then
have
the
to
rest of
lucky
you
feet,
all
or-
like,
Roll
ankle
for
deep.
hepatitis.
no, it's just gross. It is, there's no saves, there's no negative status effects. You are just covered in blood.
As the blood like starts like rushing towards us like a wave on the ground, Adolis just bends at the knees. Like he bends his legs at the knees and does not fall at all. Just like he's floating in place, and then his knees just bend, and then he puts his feet back down.
He just
Presto.
lifts his legs. You just lift your legs up to float and then put them back down.
Yeah.
Doc, kind of use
Presto,
this party
presto,
just
presto,
kind of
presto,
like
presto.
flying boots up, and then as it settle, like both of them are just in sync with this stupid
So
shit.
so Doc and Dolus just kind of lift up off the ground for a second to let the blood wash past. Annie and Twink just get like 3 inches of blood to the bottom of your feet.
3 inches of blood. That's like all the inches of the Empress. Is she good?
I thought you said that's
like I
all
said,
the
this
inches of
spike-
twink. I'm like,
This
it's not
spike
that
had
small.
to be several people. Oh, yeah, no, the Empress definitely is like a lot of her is covered in blood now.
Oh,
Ironically, there's more blood on her right now than in her, probably.
Oh,
I'll walk over to a starling still bloodied and I'll tell them of my findings.
So there
They
was
are all
blood
kind of like,
everywhere.
like around their boots and stuff because there's blood everywhere. The small amount of the crowd that still remained in eyesight had an audible like gasp of shock as the blood spike dispersed. But the starlings are like, thank you for that very much. And then they see Hush prestoing himself, and they're like, "You, young mage, can you do that?"
wait, he can't talk.
Gesture to everything around that's covered in blood.
If Hush has like a mwah, look at his face.
Help!
Lotus still covered in blood.
Cracks his knuckles.
Oh, Lotus. Also, the actual you is covered in blood, so your wings are like visible, covered in blood around
no.
your illusion.
Help!
Start prestoing you clean.
Thank you.
Maybe they'll think she's an Asimar like Allura.
Maybe.
It's the spectral wings, ethereal wings.
Made of blood.
Not made
As
of
you
blood.
guys are getting everything wrapped up, Atronon and Alina are not here. They did not follow.
Oh, good.
And I'll say, as you're like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. There is a sudden rumble through the whole cavern. There's a and some dust comes from the ceiling, and a couple little pebbles and rocks. And you guys have like a what? Maybe like 13 or 14 seconds later, there's another one. Just another. Laura kind of like looks up and she's like, I can't do anything about whatever that is. She is still casting Raise Dead.
I will say in Hush's head, can you see if Alina's doing all right? Does she know what that sound is? Because she's not here with us.
I'm not connected to Alina because I'm connected to what's her face, Laura. So I would cast Ascending to Alina.
Okay.
Hey, you
Right.
good?
Hey, yo, you good?
Do you know what that rumbling is?
Rumbling.
Where are you at? It's rumbling. Hush.
Rumbly tumbly. You get back real quick. It's down in the city. I don't know what it is. Me and Atronon are going to look. We're running. I was about to send to you once I figured out what it was. Everything okay, Alina?
I'll send back to her in a moment. They're on their way to go find out what it was. They don't know.
Fuck.
Atronon and her are going to go see.
I am going to ready a thing if there is another rumble.
Okay. There's definitely another rumble.
Cool. I'm going to pull out my rod. It spins a bit. And I'm going to conjure another elemental. I'm going to conjure an earth elemental. And it's sort of... As the rocks on the ground come together and pull out of the cobblestone of the street. It almost has the visage of like a buff-looking guy. I'm going to have
Look
it...
at me, I'm a specimen.
Fire power!
Actually, can I ready conjure elemental because it only has a full time of 1 minute. I'll have it ready so that if something looks like it's gonna crumble down on us, then this earth elemental will be conjured and like stand over Allura and the Empress.
Okay. I was gonna say, by the time the fourth rumble gets to you guys, it is a bit heavier. So I am gonna roll for if anything falls. And there is a chunk of the ceiling that comes loose. It doesn't look at a glance like it's going to hit Allura and the Empress, but it is going to fall in your guys' area, so it might might hit any of you.
Can I Eldritch Blast it? The falling
Yeah.
rock? Cool.
You try.
I have 3 Eldritch Blasts. That's 15 plus 8, a 9 plus 8, and a 5 plus 8. So the best one is the 23.
It's a rock, so they're all going to hit.
Oh, okay.
Dodge.
I will say, if between all of you, if you all cast something damaging at it, you will break this rock as it comes down at your
Who
body.
has Eldritch Blast? Everybody.
Fucking
Eldritch Blast.
everyone.
Me and
Literally
Annie just
4 of us just fucking.
I believe Lotus has Eldritch Blast.
But we
All
don't
of
know,
us
is
have
Lotus
Eldritch Blast.
casting it?
there's just a light glitter.
I do not have Eldritch Blast.
Everybody
Yeah, we
but
been here.
Are you all?
And
Lotus,
I'm
yours
gonna
is one
watch
today,
as
so I'm
they
gonna-
all Eldritch Blast.
That's fine. We're with Allura.
Yeah.
This is the safest place we can cast in the Empire right now.
That is not my problem. I'm exhausted.
Lotus, I will assume you're not going to cast yours since it's one a day. So yeah, so the 4 of you who can regularly
12 bolts
cast,
go out.
yeah, there are just boom, 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 and there are some rocks that are like the size of your head that come down, but none of them are going to like land on you guys or injure you. They just come down around you, and there are pebbles and dirt and stuff that comes down. Those of you who still have like blood around, there is now like dust and dirt stuck to the drying blood on your shoes.
I was gonna
Allura.
ask if
Oh,
it
no, sorry,
would
go.
count. I was gonna ask if it would count as something I could deflect, and then I.
You were
ran
gonna
through
ask
it.
to deflect this. You were gonna Chris Redfield a boulder.
Yeah, because I mean,
It would have, but I don't think you can roll enough for it to not damage you.
it's cool as fuck. Sorry.
Until
I'll
it
ask-
kills you still.
I'll ask Allura, can you move while you're doing that?
Yes, I'll get some starlings to move her. All of you are still deputized, so please, while I am currently indisposed, find out what that is.
Will do.
Yes, ma'am.
And then she starts shouting orders at the starlings to get her a gurney.
Alright.
Are we allowed to cast? Is that okay?
I think it's a little late for that, Hush.
Yeah, we have been casting.
Okay.
Didn't you cast?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure before I did something. Lotus, you want to go try to track it down? Okay. I turned into a giant bird.
Oh my god.
I have a 90-foot fly speed.
Okay. Ian, you look like you crave death. You look like you.
It's just Twink. It's just sitting there like this.
Sorry, 80 foot.
Okay.
You have a headache.
We are his headache, and Doc just starts running, like running generally to where he thinks Atronon and Alina are gonna go, which is probably the lift.
Yeah. So,
Do I?
birds-
Does it?
Oh.
I was gonna say, does it seem like it's coming from like above, like something's hitting down, or is it like an earthquake?
It
that's
doesn't
shaking the
feel like
entire-
it's something under you. It definitely feels like something above affecting the mountain underneath.
Cool. What about the birds?
The birds, with their knowledge of terrain and your lovely backgrounds, and having been through this cavern once before, while you were led to the jail, you know where the main. Twink also knows where it is because he's from here.
I don't know where the main door is.
I'm following them.
The current false bird can follow as well as Annie and Twink.
False prophet.
Ow.
Pretty sure I would still have Eagle's Wisdom because Raised Dead is not concentration.
Let me double check. I don't.
Also, what's the
No, for sure.
Raised Dead is
duration on
not
that?
because it is a casting process, not
Yeah,
a
so Raised Dead is not
concentration.
concentration, and the eagle from enhanceability should still be up. Yeah,
Because it lasts an hour.
yeah, it lasts an hour.
No.
I also have advantage on perception because I am just an
You
eagle.
are an eagle.
Yep.
So I have 27 in my passive perception right now.
I don't got that.
Yep.
I got 19.
How are you all? Annie has a broom. Who's taking Twink?
I'll grab Twink.
I'll ask if he wants to ride.
No, you won't.
I will attempt to get Twink.
And I will deny that. Shield when you try to pick me up.
I move at the same speed as Twink anyway, so it's not like he's getting left behind.
Just Annie has a broom. He can sit on the broom.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
he can
I
sit,
just
he can
asked.
sit on the
Yes,
bird. He
I
doesn't have
am
to be held by
agreeing
the
to sit on the broom.
All right,
Cool.
Annie and Twink on the broom. The rest
All
of
right,
you
then
with
fuck-
various methods of flight. You all
Hush
take
starts
off
going,
for the
he's
doors.
like, hey! Because he
Hey.
knows he's slower.
Hey, Cryo.
Uh-huh.
Real quick, are we going to pass by where Ikora's body is?
The fastest way would be through the main doors, which wouldn't take you back through the capital.
All right, never mind then.
Okay. So, you guys go for the main door. As you get there, it is open. Only about halfway. You get the idea that they probably closed it slightly once the goings on happened, in case they had to close it all the way to properly lock all this down. Yes, Ray.
Before we have left, sorry, I thought of this and I immediately forgot. Could we have asked Alora for something so that if a guard was like, hey, unreliables, what the fuck? We could show them and then we would be A-okay?
Yes, and she would in fact just toss you her own badge.
Great.
Cool.
Uh,
Awesome.
So you are good. So yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, the guards would probably try and question you as you're coming up to the main door. I was expecting you to just fly past them, but if you just fly up real quick and show that, they'll be like, oh, okay.
I definitely would have, if I was the one who had it, I would have flied faster than everybody else just to like be mid-flight, just kind of showing them so they could take a proper look before continuing to fly
Yeah,
off.
before you take off. I'll say,
one
as
little
you're all getting your way
flash.
out of the gate, there is, as you guys are getting out, immediately you can hear the clamor of screams throughout, like, from the whole city. This is the biggest city on the planet. And you are hearing just screaming and shouts from various levels. And Hush, you get ascending back. Well, not back. You get ascending from Alina, who immediately just, yeah, we have a very big problem. You remember the signs of a dragon we saw on the way here? Yeah, that. A few of that.
A few?
And that is where she leaves off. Or no, she adds a, where are you?
I can mentally respond. I can't tell the others, but I'm like, I'm a bird on our way. Eagle hush.
Eagle hush.
Somewhere,
And-
Alina just goes,
And eagle hush. I have 165 speed, so I'm gonna at least like. I assume that we have a good distance. So I'm gonna like look over at Lotus, and be like, ah! Start trying to fly faster, like frantic.
It's the one brain cell, the one bird brain cell understanding each other, and
You're
she
just
just
like-
also.
you two and your high intelligence that shows sometimes both gun it.
We're all right.
Doc, who cannot speed up, trying his best to follow.
I just say danger, and I just continue.
Great. Danger should be handled together.
I turn back around, grab him by their talon, and go.
As you guys are all flying, the scent of smoke kind of hits your nostrils. And as you come around a corner, you get out into the courtyard that is in front of the Academy of High Magic. If you remember, on your way to the jail, you had to pass it. And it is currently on fire. Like, the building is, several parts of it are on fire. Chunks of stone are loose. People are panicking. Guards are getting people away. And up through the flames a huge shadow in the smoke that is very familiar to all of you because you are very familiar with an ancient red dragon. And there is a quick moment as you see it rear back and you watch those scales on the chests that you were familiar with all kind of light up. And I'm going to have to ask everyone real quickly as you are flying past this thing and a fire breathes into the street to make dex saves.
How does that work if Hush is carrying me?
Let's make a dex save.
Make a deck save. Everybody make it. Oh, thank God. Wait, do you have a different? Wait, what? Okay.
Can I use one of
Seems
Dolus's
my-
lucky points?
You would if Dolus had lucky points left. Actually, you wouldn't, because Dolus would be using Dolus's lucky points right now.
Can I just won't cryo? I nat 20 that. Can that possibly help?
I
Doc?
will say, if you are nat 20ing, I will give Noah advantage.
Wait, but nat 20s don't do anything on saving throws.
I want them to have
Well, yeah,
something.
but it's cool.
Yeah.
I want them to have
cool.
It's the
That's
cool
a lot
number.
better than the 3 I rolled previously.
Okay.
It was 15.
Hey, you can think of it this way: even if it's not going by nat 20 rules, he rolled the best he could, and he is holding him moving out of the way.
Yeah.
So that should count for
Put it
something.
into perspective for all of you. The DC for a dex saving throw from an ancient red dragon is 24.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Big
Well,
fan.
I don't feel as bad knowing that I couldn't have succeeded anyways. I was like, damn, I can't believe I rolled so low. And I'm like, well, I did about as well as I would have.
I will say, you are all just flying by. So you are going to take damage, but you are not going to take full damage, regardless of save or not. There will already be a reduction applied to this. As you are all basically taking a glancing blow. You are all going to take 84 reduced from this being glancing down to 42 fire damage.
I'm
Cool. I'm knocked out, falling to the ground.
I'm gonna
So we
instinctually
take- you
cast
said we take
absorb
42?
elements.
You can cast absorb elements.
So sorry, we take 42.
Yes.
And I passed. So I take half of that too?
You will. Oh, yeah. So 42, have it again if you pass.
Oh God, I'm still a fucking bird.
I
Okay.
did not pass, but I still take half.
Do I notice Twink falling off?
Yeah, I'm currently unconscious, falling to the ground.
I will say, you, Hush, and Doc, you being on the broom with him and the other two being behind you guys, would notice Twink fall off the broom. And because you are all flying relatively high for the sake of speed, there is enough time to catch him if you try.
I got another
Yeah.
talon.
Literally, Doc just like rips himself from the talons and full dives.
On the off chance, I pass my con save. We're good. I'm a really fucked up bird, by the way.
Both of you make dex checks real quick for me to catch Twink.
Okay.
Checks?
Checks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because you're both exhausted.
Yup. I have disadvantage.
Well, I rolled in the same number twice.
I rolled 2 12s.
Hey, same.
So 16.
16? What is
12.
Doc get? Oh, okay. Bird Hush, Eagle Hush, is able to Doc, you go, and you are like just barely like in like movie style, like you miss by a hair. And then as you have your horrific moment of like, oh god, I'm gonna watch Twink splat into the ground, Bird Hush just boom grabs him. And Twink, you are not gonna immediately take death save.
Well, I am immediately.
You will have to make a death
every
save,
6 seconds.
Yes. So you should make
Which
one now.
Has definitely passed.
Yeah, I
Yeah, so
immediately
as soon as
kick
we're-
back.
So I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm getting because
Yeah.
you wouldn't
Ooh.
know.
That's
I immediately kick back and yell to Hush to drop concentration as I grab Twink with one arm and have the other one out to catch Hush.
Oh, to like have Hush heal him.
Doc can't
Sure.
heal.
Okay.
Oh, Doc can't heal? Sure. I'm going to drop concentration, but I'm also going to ready levitate in that moment.
Okay,
To
I'll say definitely another 6 seconds go by. So Twink, give me another one.
Yeah. All right. I'll drop it.
Hey,
Hush
I'm gonna use
now.
wholeness of body.
I drop it.
No, I'm
What was that,
saying-
Ray?
I'm gonna heal myself with my innate thing that gives me 36 points of HP.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to break the tension, but like I just want
That's
to
fair.
know.
Hush, heal him now.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I drop it, I would go to heal him.
Sick.
I'm gonna cast.
What do you cast?
I'm gonna cast a 3rd level cure wounds. You're gonna get back. Oh, it's fucking auto.
Do I have to roll again before this happens?
I'm gonna say no.
That is a 7. I'm sorry, D&D Beyond runs really slow when I have particle acceleration.
22.
22.
22. And Hush
Ian.
is messed. Hush Bird was messed up.
22?
Mhm.
HP,
2
yeah.
points of healing.
Did you roll like a nat 1 and are dead, or you?
I
Are you
failed both
back?
times.
Crit failed?
No, I didn't
No.
crit fail.
Okay.
That would be death. I would be dead. If I
Yeah,
crit
But
failed, I had to
you
roll
are back
twice.
then.
I had to roll twice.
Yeah, you're back up. You're back up.
Hey,
Just being-
Cryo.
Yeah.
Fun question. So, how do you define a container?
How do I define a thing that is designed to contain things?
So, I mean,
Dude, this is not a question
I
you
would
wanna
define
ask.
a container as having a lid.
Okay, that's a
'cause
good
if,
one.
If a container has a lid, then I wouldn't be able to create food and water into glasses of water or cups. If I was, you know,
Bowls. That's true.
or
So what is it?
bowls.
What are you trying to utilize as a container?
So
Is the best question.
possibly a dragon's mouth,
This is not
That's a creature.
question- That's not a question
I-
you want to ask.
but the mouth of the dragon.
But it's a creature.
I'm gonna say no because that is a body part of a creature, so it itself is not a container.
It was worth a
Like
shot.
I can contain things when I cup my hands, but it does not make it a bowl.
This
No.
goes out to all the people that are like, I'm gonna create water in his lungs because they're a container. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You're not smart.
You know,
You
that's
saw it
fair.
on Reddit. We know.
Anyways,
I didn't.
when I wake
Oh, no,
up,
not
I
you,
tell
the-
everyone to go back to the ship.
lungs.
to go back
Twink,
to the ship.
Yes.
Twink, you wake up in Doc's arms. Ed.
We gotta go back to the ship.
I'm gonna turn back into an owl. I don't know, an eagle.
Okay,
I,
so
Grab him again.
yeah, like Doc knows he's right, and he also knows that we kind of have another one. So
you guys kind of had this slowdown. You kept moving, obviously, away from the fucking dragon, but you slowed down to, make sure Twink didn't die. Birds, did you two slow down, or did you keep
No.
going?
Zoom.
Okay.
I
So
didn't
you guys
even
are
notice
zooming
that
for the
Twink fell.
lift. So the four, because Annie, the four of you who are still sort of behind, you watch as this big dragon that's on top of this academy, it like swipes with its tail and clean knocks off one of these towers. And then it just takes off. And you know that the edge of like top tier is beyond the academy. And it takes off and it just dives. And you lose complete sight of it as it just dives down towards mid tier.
shit.
But not towards where we're headed.
Not straight towards your ship, no. It just goes just down into the city below.
Cool.
I drag both Doc and Twink with me towards the ship.
Yes, Ray.
I'm high ass fucking vantage point with 27 passive perception. I'm looking for Alina and Atronon. Probably
I was gonna
more
say-
Atronon than Alina because Atronon's huge.
Big, yeah. As you, with your currently stupid high passive perception, round the corner into that big courtyard for the lift, you spot immediately out in the distance on top of a roof of those buildings that were on the sides of like the courtyard before, Atronon, who is currently squaring up to another dragon, very large, very blue dragon.
This is the Chroma Conclave. Oh my god. What's going on?
Conclave.
The chroma. No, I'm not gonna plagiarize that much.
Well, it's a good thing. Listen,
we already had a blood hunter die as soon as I'm sorry.
I'm looking specifically for Alina because I need her for something.
Okay. In that case, as you watch Atronon whomp this dragon one time with his axe, it goes to do something to him, and before it can, it just gets reamed by a magic missile from Alina, who you see, who is down on the ground near that building helping Atronon fight a dragon.
I zoom down, I land next to her, and I'm like, Alina!
Oh god!
Send a message to Alora. Tell her that there are so many fucking dragons here.
There's not so many, there's just the two, which is still a problem, but there's just the two, if that makes it better.
I'm gonna go find Lorelai.
Okay.
And I zoom off.
Zoom off. Dolus, you watch Lotus, who's faster than you, land next to Alina as you're like entering the courtyard. And then as you're like halfway there, Lotus takes off and flies to the lift and then just dives straight down.
Cool. I am... I'm gonna go down next to Alina as well. Or like, at least I'm gonna, as I'm flying by, I'm gonna call her name and yell out and ask her if she wants a lift.
She's like, she looks up at you and then she looks over at the dragon, which Atronon currently is like gripping onto its fucking mouth. And she's like, I think I'm needed here.
Okay. And then I will tell her as I fly by. I'll tell her, you got this, as I'll rally her as well.
Okay.
She'll get, oh, wow, almost maximum. That's 10 points of temp HP. To Alina.
Sick.
As I just fly by. And I'm also gonna swoop down where the lift is.
Then the rest of you get out into the courtyard and see the exact same thing.
we went straight to the ship.
Yeah, no, we're going to the
You
ship.
have to pass through the courtyard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So you go.
We're all
go to
going
the courtyard and then
We
go
don't
down.
even take
Unless
a
you guys
big-
want, if you guys want to just go over the buildings and start flying down, you can do that and bypass the courtyard.
Yeah. Because
So yeah, so you as you
Whatever
do
the
that,
fastest way is.
Yeah, the
fastest way would
is
be that.
Than that.
So
Yeah,
you go
I'll
over
do
the
that.
buildings, and you see a lot of the fields out in low tier. I was about to tell Lotus this too, because she went over the edge and could see the fields out in the distance in low tier. A bunch of them are on fire. There are these big pillars of smoke rising up into the sky. Mid tier looks like it has currently had the worst of it. There are like huge swaths of the city that are either on fire or damaged. Okay. And you currently, as Lotus goes over, she sees it way off to her left, and as the rest of you go over, you see it slightly off to your left. The big red dragon currently just doing like a carpet bomb run across a chunk of the city. It's like the fucking series finale of Game of Thrones. It's one of those shots of just a huge plume of fire raking over a street. Lotus, you land on the ship first. You're gonna get there like 20 seconds before Dolus and a good almost minute before the rest of them.
Who do I see?
Everybody, she's stupid fast, dude.
I'm as fast as her.
But you also slowed down to help Twink. So I guess
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You're right.
Dolus.
I did slow down. I'm like, wait, hold up. I mean, I cast a spell. I got 160.
And you're carrying Doc.
That's true.
And
That's
Doc
true.
is heavy.
That's fair.
But I'm a large-sized creature, so it doesn't affect
Lotus,
me.
everyone on deck is currently just like rushing around. It looks like most of them are prepping stuff. Lorelai is like shouting orders from the helm.
Lorelai! Is
Yeah.
that your brother?
No, neither of them are my siblings. Thank
Okay.
God there's at least that.
Okay, that was my first concern. Second concern, you're totally not going to turn into it, right? And fight
I
because
don't
that's
plan
just gonna
on it,
fire
no.
on fire. Okay.
No.
Third of all, is there anything I can do to help here? Because I know we have the big gun.
We're about to blow the chains off of the backside of this, so if you could help Eggold with that.
Okay, I will do that.
You do notice Walk and Lachlan up at the front, currently messing with the chains on the front of the ship.
Anything that has to deal with speed, getting shit around, I'll ask Eggold what he's doing to see if I could, like, speed up the process.
Dolus, you land as Lotus is ducking back behind the ship to help Eggold. And immediately she's just like, you, help your sister on the back. You're muted.
I said, okay, I'll go, and if they need things broken, I will. If they need a big hit, I can thunderwave.
Okay.
Explode things if they want me to.
Lotus, you fly to the back, and then Dolus a few seconds later. Eggold is there with a fucking welding. It's like an iron mask with just a sliver for his eyes as he's currently putting together a bunch of shit on this package that's locked and tied to this chain. And he's like, oh hey.
Hi, what can I do to help?
He's currently putting a fuse into a thing and tightening it. He's like, you could take this and go put it in that one over there. There's the other chain.
Okay, I'll do just that.
And then Dolus, you fly back, and he's like, hey, do you have a thing that can light things on fire?
Do I don't.
Because if not, I have matches. But
I-
this would be better if we did it at the same time.
Yeah, I pull out my tinderbox.
That would work great, actually. You two are on blowing up the back of the ship duty. Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, the rest of you come down into the airship landing at this point.
Hey,
I just dropped
Lorelai!
the two.
Hello, assholes. Before anyone asks, no, I'm not related to any of our guests.
Fantastic to know. Before you ask, we had nothing to do with this one.
I don't believe that entirely.
That's fair. What can we
I'm
do?
gonna-
Holy
like-
shit, Twink, you look so bad.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Nori!
Wait, question. Can Twink speak to animals?
Yeah,
Smaller.
intrinsically.
animals.
Creatures.
Oh,
Speak to
crap.
Small woodland.
Oh, you are a huge eagle.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if I should go pick up Alina. Yeah, then Hush will turn into be like, okay, what's happening?
We're gonna get all the chains off of the airship, and then we're gonna leave.
We're
No,
gonna get
no,
the
you're
gun
the one
ready.
you're the one who told us to leave.
No, I said we need to get to the ship.
No, I mean you told us to leave. You told us to get ready to leave.
Yeah, we're gonna leave after we shoot the gun.
Oh my god.
We get to shoot the gun.
He shouts.
We're shooting the
Doc had
dragon.
immediately called for Nori, by the way.
I start
Yeah,
going
okay.
down and getting all the stuff that we're gonna fire out of it magically enhanced.
Nori was coming up the stairs, so you pass her, and then she's like, yes, Doc.
I'm so sorry to ask this, but he's fucked up and he really needs help.
Oh my god, she follows Twink down. Twink, basically the whole
You're the
time you're getting
best.
ready, Nori is there casting cure wounds or try to attend to your wounds. She will cast one normal use of cure wounds, so hang on. I'll give you some healing. After I absolutely fucked you up. My bad.
No, that was good.
That's combat, brother.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's war.
Twink, you were
I
gonna get
almost
back.
wasn't gonna go at all, so it's on me. I was
you were
gonna
gonna
sit
get
there with
back.
Allura.
27 points of healing.
Cool.
And then she is just gonna, after that, she's like, I don't know how many more. I'm just gonna bandage you from this point on. And she's just trying to apply bandages as you're casting. Yes, Lotus!
I don't want to let Al's wisdom go to waste. So I'm actually gonna, when Eggold says that we're in charge of blowing things up, I'm like, actually, Hush is way better at that. So even if I want to, probably not the best spot right now. So I'm going to run back up the stairs.
Okay, you go back up the stairs. Or you fly. Well, you have to fly back up around. You're on like that back outside of the ship.
And knowing that
duty.
Hush is an owl, I'll just be like, Hush, I know you're a bird right now. Can you like?
not an owl anymore.
Can we talk?
He's
I don't
not
know
a
that.
bird.
Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't see. You're not.
Yeah, you say that, and Hush is like, no, I'm not a bird anymore.
Okay, go to the bottom ship, help Eggold and Dolus. They're gonna blow things up, and I know you like doing that.
Oh, okay. Where's Alina?
Fighting dragon with Atronon. She's fine.
Are you sure she's fine? It's Alina.
Yeah, she's fine. I trust her. She's
Okay.
strong.
Okay, I'll go downstairs and go blow things up.
She's probably at the top.
What
of
are
the
you gonna
ship.
do?
Says, hi. I have crazy eyes. Hi, Hush. So I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna fly up to the crow's nest. And, like,
The
keep
crow.
an eye
You
out.
are in the airship landing, so there is the ceiling above you. So if you fly out one of the openings up there, you can see the city around you. Okay.
I'll tell Hush. Let me know when things are ready to. I'll give him like the briefest like. Eggold is trying to blow off the chains off the ship, so help him with that. When you guys are set to go, let me know. I'll come back.
Okay.
And also tell Alina when that happens.
Okay, I only have. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Be safe. Okay. Hush will walk downstairs and try to find Dolus.
Is it?
Yes,
down,
Dolus.
are we downstairs or are we just on
No.
the back of the ship?
You guys are on the back of the
yeah,
ship where
that's
the
what I
other
thought.
two chains are.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
Modus, you don't know that, so you'd have given him the directions of the back of the ship, not
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah.
downstairs.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Then Hush walks up. It's like I heard I have to blow something up.
yeah, Hush, you like lean over the railing and Eggold is fucking with a bomb, and Dolus is
Didn't hear
looking
it.
at the other one. Eggold is currently preparing a bomb, and Dolus is standing at the other one. Like there are two bombs on these chains. Is what you guys are prepping. He just kind of like looks up again through just the slit of this mask. He's like, "Hey,
I get to blow that up.
yeah, you do." And that's when Lorelai has her Eggold. And he's like, "I am needed because of course I'm needed." Anyways, light these at the same time. Don't stand within like 20 feet of them. And then he just pulls himself up really quickly.
Wait, Dolus, how are you gonna light it? I got
don't
it.
have anything.
I can light both of them at the exact same time. Go see what you need to do.
Okay. You know, because he was like, Dolus, do you have anything to light these things? And I didn't answer. And then he was like, perfect.
I have twin spell firebolt. I'm good.
Okay.
So Doc immediately seeing Lachlan and Walk fucking with the things is just like, oh god, I hope this works. And he pulls the hour back to him, locks his shield off on his back, double hands it, and just goes, "Hey, Walk, move."
He's like, wait. The timing is important. Timing is important.
All right, and he's just gonna hold an Eldritch Slash.
These are all putting tension on the ship, so we don't break them all at the same time, they might just rip chunks of the ship off.
Great.
So we're trying to break them all at like the same time.
Oh wait. Hey, Dolus!
Okay. Dolus flies over. He's like,
Want to hit it with a couple of swords?
What?
Magic,
The
Dolus.
bombs? Okay.
Slash.
I'll turn to Lachlan. Will that work?
I was just gonna pull.
You were just gonna pull? Wait, sorry. Am I not? I'm not. I think this moved too fast for me to process. What are we
These two
doing?
don't have bombs.
They don't have
Oh.
bombs. Walk and Lachlan are huge dudes who are just going to break these chains off. Because the ones on the back are welded to like the metal superstructure. These two are attached to what you guys would normally use for anchors.
Okay, I'll ask them. Do these need to be broken at the same time as the back ones? Okay, I'll go over to the other one, ready to Eldritch Slash it as well. I'll pull out Talon, and I'll be. Hush is gonna blow up the ones on the back. I'll tell him to give us a countdown, and it's a Hush in his head. We're ready in the front. Give us a countdown, and we'll all break them at the same time.
Okay, But Alina's not here. Do you want me to tell her to start coming back?
I can go grab her.
Right now?
Hush, give us a countdown.
Oh, are we doing this now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna twin spell, and I'll just do a quick little 3 on go. 3, 2, 1, go!
You Eldritch slashes Lachlan and Walk, pull, and then the bombs on the back both light and just. And as you guys, the Eldritch slash hits, and there's the tug, and then there's a big boom on the back of the ship, and all of these chains at once all just rip off and snap in various ways. There is a loud boom as something underneath that was holding them all, like a winch with tension, just sucks all these chains down. Like, you get the idea that it was holding your ship down. So like what Walk said, when they are at tension, if it was not balanced right, it would have just like pulled your ship in a direction.
Yeah.
Twink downstairs. Nori is kind of fawning over you. Eggold starts coming down the stairs, and as he's coming down the stairs, there's boom, and the whole ship kind of rocks. And then he sits there and he's like, okay, we're straight up, so they all broke. Do you need help?
We're gonna fire the gun.
Is the gun ready for that?
We're gonna find out.
Okay, I'll help you load it. He starts just like moving around, making sure everything's fine. As Lorelei pulls the ship away. Annie, what are you doing during all of this?
She's just kind of out of her element because she can't fire things.
It's true.
She can't really break things, so she's kind of like looking at everybody, like going off in directions.
I had an idea, but then I had the whole thing went down. I would have asked, because Dolus's strength is not very great, so him just hitting this thing pure strength wise wouldn't really do much. So I would ask Annie if she can cast like a freezing magic or like chill the chains so that they become more brittle, and I can attempt to break it easier that way.
And that's why we succeeded.
Okay.
Everybody contributed. Everybody
and I, before whatever Annie's about to do afterwards, I'm actually going to, I'm gonna fly up, and I was about to go to get Alina, but seeing that that Lotus is up there, I'm gonna yell to Lotus, go get Alina now.
Okay.
Because you were fucking Speedy Gonzalez out here, already out of the place.
Wait, how far is she?
All the way up there, she's like 400 feet away, maybe?
400 feet away.
Oh, I can do this.
Okay, thank you. Never mind, Lotus.
Annie's like, I got this. Dimension Doors is gone. Annie, you Dimension Door up onto the fucking, into the courtyard. It is significantly more damaged than just, 2 minutes ago when Lotus and Dolus flew through. Buildings are destroyed. And there are gunmen and a couple of mechs and Atronon currently squaring up to a big blue dragon.
Alina,
I'm over here. She's behind a tree. She's a little bloody still from the first fight, but she doesn't look too much worse for the wear.
Can you fly up here?
Can I fly? No, I can't fly, Annie.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm doing a thing. Can you distract the dragon?
Minor illusion. Alina, on the ground, kind of looking upwards.
Minor illusion, a sexy dragon.
Hey there, hot boy. So, as those of you who are very familiar with Lorelei know, dragons have blind sight. So you summon this illusion in front of it, and it kind of looks down. Clearly knows there's not a fucking person there. Then it looks up, and it looks right at you across the courtyard.
I thought Atronon was like holding his fucking mouth down on the ground.
He's currently like they are like a line of people against it as it is like there in the courtyard. There's no one currently. It's almost like an impasse kind of moment.
I see.
I don't think it's working.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
You're like next to the tree that Alina's hiding behind, and she's like, "Please tell me, Janice."
Would I-
Yes. Yes, it is. Come here.
Lotus?
Would I have seen all this?
No, because you are on top of the airship landing, right? You didn't like fly up.
No, I would have.
Yeah,
I would have.
so it is just like
on the other dragon.
It's like several hundred feet of wall, and then they're on a courtyard on top. So you can totally see the red dragon that's just burning the city.
Yep.
Alina kind of like looks at you. She's like, "Please tell me it's not looking at us." Please. Oh, you're muted.
Yes, it is.
Annie, is it looking at us or is it looking at you?
Jumps off the building.
Annie just jumps off a building and starts running.
I try and run towards like Alina.
You teleported up like right near Alina.
Oh, like how far was she from
20
me?
feet away, maybe?
20 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, I still jump off the building. Hurry!
What are you doing? She takes off after you. To be clear, are you jumping off of top tier back down towards the ship?
You're on the ground, Pulse.
You're in the
on top
courtyard on the
tier.
ground. Like where the fight happened a few sessions ago. Where you dimension doored away from last time.
Is there not a place to jump off of so he doesn't?
No, you
like,
can
look
jump
at-
off, but you're jumping off of a 250-foot drop.
That's fine.
Okay, I just wanted you to know. So yeah,
I
you
cast
jump off.
Send-
Like, and Alina has a moment of
Annie.
like, I cannot believe this. I can't believe I'm doing this. Annie, as you go over the edge. Lotus, you're like, you're looking around, you glance up, and you see Annie come over the edge. And then you see Alina come over the edge after her.
I start
And-
flying up.
As you start flying up and they both go over the edge, you then see a blue dragon come over the edge.
Annie! I get on my
Diving after you
broom, and then I try and like meet her in the middle, and then when we meet in the middle, I'll
Like
like
Alina?
grab her. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
as she's falling, and then I'll dimension doorway. That's the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
Alina is going to try one thing. This is critical.
Yeah, a little.
High stakes roll.
She
What do I add to this?
hopefully
Roll
a
it
good
in the
number.
box of doom.
No, hopefully not a good number. I think this is a saving throw.
Alina had a 4th level spell slot left.
Yep.
And so as
That's
Alina
my girl.
falls and this dragon jumps after you, Alina, midair, banishes it.
Fuck yeah.
So this blue
That's
dragon
my
just
girl.
boom out of existence above you all. And then Annie, make a dex check to try and catch Alina.
It's okay. We got
I'm also
Lotus's
on my way
back up.
up. Like,
I don't like that face.
Is
Pulse.
17 enough?
Yeah, 17's
Okay.
enough. You just it's kind of a rough like oomph, and you both kind of spiral around on the broom, and then Lotus rushes up and kind of like grabs at you guys to make sure you're okay. And she's like, "We have 1 minute. We have one."
okay, I think the ship is out of its
The
chance,
ship
so we
is
can get
currently taking off out of the airship landing. It is like backing away and leaving.
Fuck, that's right. Dragons are material plane creatures. It will come back.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
You have a minute.
We have to go. We have to go. Alina, do you have any more sending? It's totally okay if you don't.
1.
This isn't important enough for it. Save it. I'll
Okay.
fly back.
Okay, you fly back. Not too far behind you are Annie and Alina on the Twink. What are you doing to this ammunition?
Oh, I'm just enhancing it with magical property with my twink hammer.
Oh, you're just
Perfect.
like making them
Do
magic.
your little twirl
Mhm.
and tink
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah, just like we did in the Vala fight.
Yep,
Oh.
with the bolts.
Yeah,
But much
fuck.
bigger, much bigger. These things that you're loading, as we've discussed before, are big. They're like 120 millimeter shells. They are fucking like they're like tank shells. You load one of them in, and Eggle does like method of like locking the barrel and everything. He's like, do you want to push the button, or do you want to be up? Do you want like a good view or something? This is the first seeing this.
We should be able to see it through that.
There's a big.
Well, yeah, but do you want to stand closer? I don't know.
Well, we have to aim it, Eggold.
Fuck you, I'm gonna push the button. He stands at like the console. The console is towards like the rear of the cannon, so the glass kind of acts as like a crosshair for it, but it's the definition of tunnel vision. You only see what is directly in front of the ship.
Good. Then you know you'll hit.
Lotus, you land. As the ship is taking off, and as Annie and Alina land on it, the Red Dragon, seeing an airship taking off and seeing the Blue Dragon is banking around to come back towards you guys.
Lorelai, it's coming, it's coming our way.
That is exactly what we want. That is
It's
Okay.
like whipping the wheel, and the ship is basically backing up and turning.
The coolest game of chicken ever.
It really is this moment where it's like it's lying. Twink, as it is getting lined up, you are the one who is going to tell Eggle. So I just want Eggle went to fire. So I just want a general intelligence check from you, Twink, to line this shot up.
Perfect. That's what I
So we are going to use the railgun for the first time.
I was so worried because I'm exhausted, but I rolled a natural 20 and a 17 for a 21 total on disadvantage.
Awesome.
That's tasty.
Yeah.
You
I
guys
was
are all
super
landing on the
concerned.
ship.
I'm like, fuck. Should
You all
have let
have your,
Eggle
like,
do it.
moments you have your moments of like, oh shit, as this dragon is turning towards you. It's still like maybe a quarter of a mile out, but bearing down quickly. It's moving at max speed towards you. And then up above, because down below, Twink, you are going to be deafened for the next 30 seconds.
Yes.
Up above,
Worth.
all of you guys, you hear a really loud and then the unequivocally biggest bang you have ever heard in your life. It is like if a giant grabbed a stone pillar and snapped it in half over its knee. It is this massive crack of sound that comes out. And with 21, it's gonna meet beats.
Hey, Cryo. Just
Yeah.
For the addition of flavor potential here, this dragon was flying around, bearing down like columns of fire, and as it's turning towards us, possibly getting ready to attack us as well. Is its mouth open?
Glad you asked. I rolled for that already.
Oh,
Its mouth is not open.
Damn it.
But it is still getting shot with this thing, which is not a small feat. Have I ever told you guys how much damage the railgun does?
No.
10d20.
That has the potential to do 10 damage.
It is. There is a flat bonus to it, so it cannot do too low. To put it into perspective, if you only rolled ones on the damage part of it, it is still going to do 125 damage at least. Because its flat bonus is plus 100.
And then 25 damage die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Specifically 25 12s. So, I am going to destroy my CPU rolling these on D&D Beyond because I will not be rolling that many D12s.
Come on, everybody
So,
got that
at
many D12s at
maximum,
their disposal.
Without a crit or anything, this fucking thing can do 425 damage.
It could potentially do that much. Right now, it just did 296.
You know, that's pretty good.
So yeah, so as this thing is bearing towards you and this massive boom shakes the whole ship, you guys watch as basically like a lance of light. There is a pure just streak. It makes sonic boom like ripples through the air as this big ass hunk of metal just rams into this dragon's chest. And it just kind of goes spiraling and roaring as it crashes down into mid-tier below.
Do you think it's dead?
No!
Fuck!
And I will say, as you guys have your quick moment, like, do you think it's dead? Fuck. Twink, I can't remember. Did you install the upgrade that Huon was working on?
Well, that was the instructions that were given.
Perfect. There is a brief moment where...
Whether Huon got to it or not is a different question. That's up to you, Mr. DM.
There is a brief moment where all of you, except Annie and Hush, but all of you who were there at the creation of the railgun had the bit sort of an inch. When it fires, the entire ship loses buoyancy and falls for the next 10 seconds. So Doc, Dolus have their little back and forth real quick, and then you have a moment of like, oh shit, as the ship does kind of bob. And you both immediately are ready to embrace the fact that you are about to be falling.
Mm-hmm.
And then it catches itself.
Yeah.
As that was reduced from 10 seconds to 2.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
So you basically all go up off the deck as the ship falls a bit, and then just vroom, and you kind of land with
I'd like to message over to Lotus, be like, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. I'm on the ship. Hello.
I mean, that was really loud.
Yeah. Oh shit. Right. I'm fine.
Okay, that was really cool.
You guys will have your moment of like, that was so cool. Holy shit! There is a roar
Huh?
There's a roar, huh?
underneath you all.
Oh.
From the city below, as you process you didn't kill the dragon just now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, correct, yes.
Do it again.
Are we? What are we doing? Are we leaving? Are we staying?
I
Did we
am
help you,
going
Ashton?
to minor illusion a word down below the edge of the deck in front of where the window is downstairs, and I'm just gonna say again ?
Twink, as you're kind of reeling from this explosion it rocked you in the best and worst definitions of it. It was amazing. It was something you've always wanted and wished for. And also, you cannot hear, your ears are ringing, your inner ear is fucked, your balance is probably not great right now. You look, kind of glance towards Eggled, and he's like, and you're just like in your ear, and then he points at the window where there is the again ?
See, that's what Eggled heard.
Yeah.
Like they back and forth at each other as you guys are like, I don't know. And then you hear from upstairs, you hear Eggled and Twink muffled through the deck. Again, yes! Again, yes! Like just muffled. And then Eggled starts loading it again.
I assume that they're talking to me, so briefly the image of a thumbs up appears in front of the window and then it vanishes. And then I'm gonna yell out to everyone, like, brace yourselves, cover your ears.
Lorelai's like, fuck, how do I aim this? And she is like whipping the ship around, trying to figure out how to get this angled again. The dragon fell underneath you guys. So as Lorelai is trying to get it adjusted, Twink, underneath you, you hear a loud and claws just break through the wall into the car. By now, your sense of sound is returning. You can hear again. And the first thing you do hear is the sound of fucking claws sinking into the ship.
No, that'll make it easy. Quick, fire!
Fuck. He's like loading it currently as this dragon is like wrapping around the ship. Its head is coming up over the top deck.
Oh.
And again, all
From
of the
what
scales
part?
fucking boom,
From
boom,
the
boom,
front?
boom. It is going to be in front of the gun. The gun is not going to fire before this thing does a thing.
Oh, okay.
Banish.
I'm gonna, as I see it coming up, can I misty step down the stairs? From the. Actually, no, I can't do that if I'm not wearing the mask. Never mind. Cool.
Okay.
Do whatever you're gonna do.
Everybody on the top deck, make a deck save.
God, I wish
Is this a
Thunderstep was a
savable thing?
reaction.
What was that, Kay?
I'm like, can I even save from this? Because we
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, because if it's 24, I have a plus.
It is
3.
24. So if you can
I
beat
can't.
24.
Is it not gonna make the save? But I said banish.
Oh, did you say
oh,
banish?
I did
Yeah.
not hear you.
I went banish.
I did not hear you.
I heard you.
It rears up and all of those little glowing scales light up, and just as it's about to go, there's like the first wisp of fire, and then it just pop, like gone. It doesn't pop, just to clarify, but it just gone.
Hush has like his hand out and like clenches it, and he's just, it's gone for a minute.
Do you say that to all of us?
Yes.
So Twink would hear that as well.
Eggled is like about to hit the button, and then the dragon in front, and he's like,
Thank you. I rolled a 1.
I didn't even get the chance to roll yet.
as you guys are having your moment of like, oh, thank God, there is an audible like vroom in the air nearby as the minute from Alina is up and the blue dragon reappears up near top tier.
God damn it. That's still about like hundreds of feet away from us. If it's
It's still far away from you guys, and before it makes its way towards you, massive vines shoot out of the walls and grab it.
Oh.
As yes, Lotus, you can see on the lift at the top of it, Aster with that quarterstaff you guys gave her, currently pinning this thing to the wall. And as she pins it up against the wall of top tier from next to her, Fagin jumps off the lift with both of his fucking swords and like just falls down and on it. on.
Having high perception fucks.
It really
my
did.
own movie theater.
Literally. Oh my god.
Yeah, Lotus, Fagin is fucking this thing up.
I see Fagin going for the Dolus Sea Serpent special.
No, he really is. He is first he catches on it and like slides, which slashes it, and then he's just going at it. And as you guys are all having your moment of like, holy shit, like, Hush, you're holding your time, you're counting down. You got like 20 seconds left.
I'm just like, Twink, I'll give you a countdown when this thing comes back.
curious. Would it come back where we are? It'll come back where you banished it from,
Yeah.
which is not our location anymore.
Because Lorelai is backing up slowly.
Good.
Okay.
So it's not like a guaranteed hit, but also it's not a guaranteed it burns us all to death on the top deck.
Yeah, I'm
True.
in everybody's head. I'm counting down the banishment.
Okay.
Wait, Lotus is absolutely not paying attention to what's happening with the party. She's literally watching the other fight and doing like a play-by-play.
Play-by-play.
Oh my god, and
Hang
Fagin
out
stabbed
loud.
into the neck. Oh my god, and then
He's Fagin with the steel chair.
Off the top lift.
Off the top deck.
As Hush is holding his hand up, like holding the banishment, he starts like popping down, getting not on the top deck just in case this thing tries to come up and do it
you
again.
lower down so your eyes are like above the top.
5, 4, just like counting down.
Steps aside for you, Twink.
3, 2, 1, now!
A dragon reappears, like flapping in confusion. Twink, you hit the button. I mean, this thing was right in front of your ship, and you just backed up. Yeah. There is yet another raucous bang.
That's my name!
As the railgun fires a second time. Oh.
You're a poor computer. We can just call it an even 300 if you want. I mean,
No. We can call it an even 311.
let's go! Wait, that's odd.
No!
That's very odd.
Oh.
in every
Odd
way.
311.
It's
It's all
all
odd
odd
numbers. But you know what it is?
How you want to do this?
It is enough for a group. How do you want to do this?
Oh shit.
Everybody, just what is your sort of victory moment as a railgun shot just blows this dragon's chest apart?
I'd say for me, it's the severe eardrum damage.
Yeah.
It's
Twink
the
is now
tinnitus.
deaf for the rest of the
It's
campaign.
the tinnitus.
It's Hush like holding it, and then letting it go, and almost like a fire. Whoosh!
Yeah.
Holding up his hand.
I am going to, as Hush starts counting down from 5, I alter my body and I'm going to fuse my ears shut for a moment to help with.
You just give
the
yourself
sound.
fucking earplugs.
Yeah, I just close the ear hole for a moment as I know it's about to go off, and I also just scream out, "Fire!"
I think that's.
Annie, Doc, is everybody just shouting fire?
I mean, Doc is. This is like Doc's biggest dream, but he's doing it like this.
There isn't. I don't scream it, but it's in everyone's heads.
I have like one hand on the railing and like one hand pointing out towards it, screaming.
You're counting in everyone's heads?
Yeah, he counts
Yeah,
down to when
everybody's
it's
got the countdown.
Ice.
Just
And
really
then we-
casually plugs her ears.
Annie is not excited.
and then when it blows up, oh,
Oh,
it's bright.
There we go.
Lotus.
right.
There's this one episode in Attack on Titan where Krista is standing at the edge of this tower while there's Titans at the bottom, and
Okay.
like attack Titan shifters go down and whatever, and she like starts cheering. That's Lotus. She's now standing at the edge of this boat, somewhat flapping her wings so that she doesn't fall over, arms raised all the way up, cheering.
All right. Yeah, this is like the money shot. This is the picture that like flashes across the victory screen as you're all just like, yeah, fire.
I put a GIF here in private talks of that moment Ray's talking about.
Oh, that helps.
Oh fuck yeah. All of the various people on the ship are like cheering, like everything. Walk went right back down below X as soon as he wasn't needed anymore, so he's not up here.
I'm gonna
But
go cut
Frankie,
tomatoes.
Felix, Kaeda, Lachlan, they're all cheering. Lorelai shouts loud enough for I think only Lotus to hear. over the bang of just like, die, motherfucker! And this dragon just... And unfortunately, it definitely crushes like a city block as it smashes down into mid-tier.
Collateral
underneath it.
damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but to be fair, it already set fire to like dozens of other blocks.
Yeah.
It's true. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Meanwhile, with the blue dragon, it is quickly finished off by the combination of Aster and Fagin, and then, again, Lotus, you would get a great view of this as you see what's happening. He's got a big-ass axe. So Atronon just, like, WWE stage dives off the lift and into one of the wounds Fagin had already made. Booms his axe down into this thing's neck. And there is an audible, like, impact sound that even at this distance, all of you can kind of hear as he cleaves into this thing's neck and half decapitates it.
Awesome.
Atronach, he's so cool. Holy shit. What?
The city is super fucked,
Go figure.
but it is still here. It is burning in places, but this is the biggest and greatest city on the planet. And realistically, these things probably didn't even destroy a third of it.
Wow.
They destroyed a lot. Like, definitely tens of thousands of people have lost their lives in the last 10 minutes. But all in all, as you guys look out, you feel a moment of just like, holy shit, like, we did it. Like, we saved the city. Oh my god.
Doc
No, I
like
don't.
half collapses onto the railing. Is just like, do we win now?
Yeah, I think we won.
Great. Can we go check on Laura?
We're missing 2 people that were on our ship. They're still down there. So I guess you were right. Over to Doc.
I guess we technically were right.
I guess, I mean, we could go pick them up right before we leave just to say fuck you to Meridian.
Don't be mean. He tried his best.
Are we going back to Allura? Because I still have her badge.
We should maybe go back or
Twink, you and
do
Ian,
whatever.
you and Eggle
and
kind of
Ian.
come up. Twink and Ian come up the stairs.
What the fuck?
No one would have a good day if that happened. I'm just throwing that out there.
That is how you
So
make
you
a
dagger.
world
Twink, you and Eggle come up the stairs. Eggle just still kind of like, oh, I forgot how fucking loud it is. Oh. Twink, can you hear me?
What?
Are you fucking with me or are you deaf?
I think we need to make some adjustments.
I think we need earmuffs.
What?
Is it dead? Like to the rest of the group.
Doc just holds up a thumbs up.
Who can heal me? Who can...
I can't hear you.
I like do like a thing where I'm just like, come here.
Eggled walks over and gestures.
I just give him like a little. I give him a little tap on the head.
Ow! Oh.
Cure wounds. Not cure wounds. Let's rest though.
I also, in the moment of celebration, like would have grabbed Alina and pulled her in just like into like the super dramatic like lean over kiss. We did it. Like that.
She has a moment like, holy shit, and then she's like, oh, okay. Like, oh, okay.
I finished the red dragon.
I
I
banished
made
the
it
red
the
dragon.
blue dragon!
I like walk over and I hold up a hand for a high five. Ow! Yes.
Alina is not strong. That did not hurt.
I
That didn't-
I definitely zoom over, and when they do their high five, I put my hands on either side of their hands, and I'm just shaking like, you guys are so strong.
Okay, you're so fast and strong.
Are we going back to the city? Or are we leaving?
We probably should go back to the city. I have her badge. Look,
You guys all have a moment of like, yeah, we should go
I'm
back.
a hold master.
Your name is also apparently Alora.
Yeah, I'm hold master Alora. I have big 4 wings. Because I already have wings.
Alora Astra. That's a nice name. There is an audible like sound of like vines, almost like the sound of like rope snapping as the vines that Aster had summoned kind of break, and you watch the blue dragon kind of fall and also just smash into a bunch of buildings underneath.
Is it bad? This is only to Lotus. Is it bad if I ask if I can have one of the scales?
Probably
Too soon?
not.
Too soon?
Might be too soon. I don't know. You might want to ask Dolus about that. I would say. it's
Dolus, can I have one of the
because
scales?
we killed it.
Huh?
Can I have one of the scales with the dragons?
You know, normally I'd say no, but I think given what you accomplished today and how you succeeded, and also the fact that they probably won't notice a missing scale or two on the dragon that was just almost cleaved in half, yeah, you can go get one.
Yes! He does like a little hop, and he almost like kind of like off balances himself. Yes. Okay, we have to go back.
Yeah, we have to.
As the ship turns back towards the airship port it just fled, and Lorelei starts adjusting things. Twink gets his hearing back from a cure wounds.
I thought you were gonna
Hey, how much HP I get from that?
That is a good question also. How much HP does he return? Hush.
Hush.
Oh, I got some healing Twink too. Oh, that was for Eggold, but I got enough juice to heal
Fuck
Twink.
Twink.
Oh, I was just gonna lesser resto you.
Be deaf, motherfucker.
You don't heal anything. You just aren't deafened anymore. I give both of them a little bunk.
Oh, lesser
lesser
restos. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So no healing. Sorry, Twink.
Damn.
Oh,
Still
you want
hurts,
healing?
but
Here, you can have this. And one hand on the like middle of your forehead. You can have. Damn it! Don't roll it on D&D Beyond. I bet I can roll it before it stops. 4, 3, 1. You have
12.
12.
I was about to say.
No,
you can
I rolled
maybe-
more on D&D Beyond.
I was gonna say you can maybe roll it faster, but whether or not you'll be able to calculate it faster.
So
no, I rolled more on Beyond.
I rolled a
As
4, 3, 4, and 3.
as Twink is healed, as the city is sort of reeling in this moment all around you, as somewhere Alora is still reviving the Empress. That is where we are going to end our session today.
We won!
Yeah.
We're normally lived on cliffhangers or like in the possible death. We won this time. We killed 2 dragons, baby. Let's go.
And Ikora.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
But she's not gonna be dead for long.
She's not dead. She's
So-
not for real.
Thank you all so much for watching. This was a wild session. I can't wait to see what comes of the wildness this session was. There are so many great plans for the future that I can't wait for. But for now, we will see you whenever the next episode of Starlost comes out. So if you want to watch it as soon as it's here, you should check out our Ko-fi, because then you can watch it early on Fridays if you're a supporter. Or you can just subscribe and you can watch it when it comes out on Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern. But for now, we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, happy 2024. Because this episode
Oh, yeah,
will
it's
come
only
out after the
2024.
turn of the year.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers!
It's definitely like 3 weeks
Holy
deep
shit,
into
we're
the
we're
month
that far
already.
ahead?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Well, we didn't say it a few episodes ago. So Happy New Year, motherfuckers!
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Oh my god.
Happy Easter.
Happy birthday.
End the recording. End the recording.
Someone's birthday.